Get out of here, Doug Dimmadome. Alright, everybody. Paper Mario Chapter 7. I hope I didn't keep you guys in too much suspense, but today we're finishing it up. Last time we ended right outside the entrance to the Crystal Palace! And I don't know how long it is, but I've been told it's long enough for a stream. Little quick bit of gaming news related to Paper Mario, actually. Nintendo just dropped this trailer this morning telling you pretty much everything there is to know about the game. The new game coming out, Origami King, next month. So actually, it reveals so much. I'm just gonna let you guys check it out if you want. Go Google search this video, a closer look at Paper Mario. But it tells you like the entire story, like what you do in the game, your battle abilities, your moves. I think this was to just quell everybody who was worried about the gameplay style. What I'm gonna do is just jump through it a little bit and show you guys, give you guys like a little spoiler-free summary of what's going on in it. So it starts off with a little like summary of the story. Princess Peach's castle. I'm just gonna go over like what's you can see from the last chapter. Princess Peach's castle once again getting lifted up into the sky, being held hostage. They're just rehashing the first game. Now that I think about it, you got these paper streamers coming around, coming out of it. Each one leads to a new area of the world. There's different themes, and they kind of confirmed the thing that's people have been worried sick about. Him, Gongaga. Him, he's Bob-omb. But actually, he's not just a Bob-omb. He has a name. He is a partner. If it would just like show up. His name's Bobby. You guys saw it. So like all these characters, the Adventure Toad that we saw in the last chapter, and of course Bowser Jr. Those they look right there. They help you fight in the battles, just like classic Paper Mario partners. Although it's not clear if they like show up as like assists, or if they function like items, or if they stick around after the chapter. But it is an attempt to come back to the original style. Other stuff like bosses you fight later, side quests you have to do, it's all in there. So I think Nintendo knows what they're doing right now. I hope the game is good. After seeing that, I can tell that they're determined to make good on it. Yeah. Remember when I was suspected of murder? What? When? Egg Jr.? Egg Jr.'s fine. I checked up on him. I gave him a call. I took him to the doctor. Just a little bit of frostbite. And you don't need to see the evidence of that. I swear it. Just trust me. So we're outside the Crystal Palace. Now we're inside the Crystal Palace. And we'll see just how dungeon-like this place is. Oh yeah. You guys excited for Origami King? Thanks to the generous donations of Sprint, have gotten it pre-ordered. So when it comes out, I'll be ready. Right when it comes out to play it.
This is the door to the Crystal Palace. We can get in from here. It must have been tough to get building materials up here.
I mean, it looks like everything's made out of ice, so I think they just crafted it here.
Don't you think it would have been more convenient if they had built it at a lower elevation?
If anything, maybe they carved it out of the ice. You gotta think of how impractical a building material that is.
So spacious. You gotta love the high ceilings, huh, Mario?
Actually,
it's so big I can hear an echo! You could set up a basketball court in here. The rich really know how to live. Mario, do you like to play basketball? Actually, I can't play it. I don't have arms. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa, wait, whoa. That's a cool mechanic. It's like I'm changing the water level in the water temple or something. Oh, that actually people don't like that mechanic. I hope this doesn't become too annoying. That's pretty cool. Abby Rose, what's up? Welcome everybody.
Paper Mario.
This place is proper dungeon-like. I'm actually expecting this to be kind of Zelda-y. Oh, I'm very excited. This is the first Like, sure, there have been areas just like Thousand Year Door, but this is the first area that kind of just feels like a big old puzzle dungeon. I'm almost getting like Forest Temple vibes.
This room is pretty cramped. I wonder what it was used for. Servants' quarters, maybe?
There's no beds in here. If these were servants' quarters, they must have been really, really uncomfortable to live here. I wonder, maybe you dig here? Da-da-da-da-da. Hammy, what's up? Uh-oh, did you eat something bad? That doesn't sound too good. Welcome, though. I actually don't know if we have ever gained any sort of ability that lets us dig. I'll try blowing it up. Nah. Oh well, we'll come back to it. I'm just so intrigued, Bat. Get out of here, you damn dirty bats. Okay, what are these fellas? I don't have hammer throw, so it's gonna be a bit of a problem getting those guys down. Maybe Quake Hammer will get him?
This is a Swoopula. Swoopulas attack from the air and cling to you to suck. Your HP. Max HP 8, attack 2, defense 0. Hit A repeatedly to fight it off or else it'll keep sucking your HP. You can't jump high enough to attack them while they're hanging from the ceiling. An earthquake attack out of work though. Flying party members like Bo or Parakarry can also attack them with relative ease. Makes crushing rocks feel such a breeze. If they fall and begin to flap around, you can attack them by jumping as well.
Welcome everybody, by the way. We're just into this dungeon. It's very cool so far. Thank goodness I've kept Power Quake on. I feel like if there's any one hammer ability to have, it's this one. It's an area of effect attack, and it also has utilities like this. We were just talking before stream about the weather, you know, classic small talk. It's summer, you know it, it's been getting hotter, the sun's been out longer. Which is pretty good for me, as far as my hobby of painting Gundams goes. But it hasn't been very comfortable. It'll be 83 degrees over there for you. Not too bad. But definitely getting bad. Eat. My Hero Academia 1 Justice 2 added the dub voices. Oh, that's nice. I feel like when anime games get localized, there's like a very, very loud minority that goes like, oh yeah, why even bother dubbing it? But it's still nice for those of us who do watch the dub to have the voices we're familiar with. I don't mean to say dub or subs on anime games are either one is superior. It's just that, you know, dubs let me watch it while multitasking. And for someone who is very busy all the time, that's very nice. Okay, HP, FP. I haven't been needing that much HP, so let's go FP. Yeah! It is so weird to not instantly go BP every time in a Paper Mario game. Donkey Kong is dead. Why did Donkey Kong die? This is news to me. I haven't heard this on the Twitters. Dun, 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 dun. Hep. More baits. Okay, let's go. So this area, not exactly story heavy. So if you've come here for the usual, that's okay. I just needed to get you down. Change places. How about a little bit of an air raid? Nice. If you guys didn't want spoilers for Origami King, again, don't watch that video that Nintendo just put out. But I will say, it's interesting how hard they're going in on the paper mechanic, on the paper theme as a mechanic, unlike how Paper Mario games used to be. There's been this ongoing like theory that the Paper Mario games kind of had some sort of like timeline split. where Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario are the paper as an aesthetic timeline. Oh wait, I got a blue key. Let's open the blue door. And then Sticker Star, Color Splash, and potentially Origami King are in this like actually crafted paper world timeline. Of course, it probably, you know, it's just Nintendo making whatever they want to make. But really, are we that bored with making Zelda timelines that we're now trying to make a Paper Mario timeline? Yeah. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. I knew Chunky Kong was dead. And I know Donkey Kong was dead. Time progresses. It goes on and on. Whoa, that is freaky. The reflection still has an unbroken mirror. Unbroken wall. Wait a minute. I wonder if the reflections aren't... What if those aren't reflections, but it's actually a mirror showing the state of the room when the switch is in the opposite color? Now that's a funky mechanic. Bowser shot Donkey Kong with an arrow. Oh, you're talking about Subspace Emissary. Right, you were playing that. Would you guys be interested in a Subspace Emissary stream? I'm thinking, after we beat regular Paper Mario, and also after we finish the games we've been working on, if we got extra time, maybe just fill it in with, you know, just platformers, stuff that doesn't last too long. Maybe things like Smash story modes. Just for a little change of pace, because I would love to play Subspace Emissary again. I know some people streamed it when, like, Ultimate was about to come out.
Strange. The reflected room looks slightly different. Funny, huh?
Yeah, funny. Not creepy at all. The background doesn't even show. Oh, wow. I'm literally not wrong. When am I ever? Okay, this is very different. These columns don't even match up. It's not just subtlety anymore. Okay, but why did I come here? Wait a minute! Wait! You... Imposters! They're more duplicos. They gotta be. Hey, you! Who do you think you are? You can't just do that. You can't just pretend to be me and confuse the heck out of my perception brain. Oh, I'm scared now. We're not even reflected in this one. What does this mean? Did I even get a key for the next area? No, so how does this involve progression? Dude. I would have figured. I would have figured that they're duplicos, but then I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Let's go. I need to shift phases. I need to warp into another reality. Where's Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite? I was watching Blue Flamer play BioShock Infinite earlier today. I really like that game, even though like the way it treats alternate dimensions is very hand-wavy. They treat it in a way that's like, they don't understand how this works, so why would they tell you? Like, no, just accept it. Accept it.
It looks like your basic passage. Since we're in a palace, I'd call it a palatial passage.
It doesn't help. Go back to that room. I'm in the room. I'm in the room. I'll see something in the room I was in. All right, let's be more observant. Let's use our eyes. There's something about this. Wait a minute. Whoa. There you go. That's how you give a hint. Thank you, Folsey. Yeah, after going through every room, like, there's totally not a way to progress, so what? I had to have done something here. Oh, sneaky. Boom, literally. Oh, hello, it's me. Yikes, Mario's here.
Whoa, we better beat him.
They don't even bother, like, keeping up the act. I love it. Alright, these guys, they're pretty much a joke. Let's go bop them. Ready? Go! I actually experimented with the flower saver badges. I was hoping that putting 2 of them on would cause the moves that require 2 FP to just be free, but it looks like you can't actually go below 1 FP. That would have broken the game real hard, I think. Free FP moves. Depending on how you use them, you might actually just never need to heal FP. But alas, 'tis not so. Which makes me extra sad that I ended up buying one and then getting one. What voice did I give the last Dupla Ghost?
Oh, the real Mario's so strong.
I feel bad for these guys. I've been showing them no mercy because they remind me of Duplis from Thousand Year Door. And I've been like wanting that sweet, sweet revenge. Oh, that is so weird. It affects both halves at the same time. This feels like a Disneyland ride or something. But anyway, those Dupla Ghosts, they're not even a threat. Oh, if I exit through the front door, I'll be on the other side here too. Okay. Oh, this is cool. How far does this go? Am I just in an alternate universe now? No, I'm just in a cave. Same difference. Who knew that the Duplices were a migrating species? Who knew that just that one was such a butt? Aha! It's a cave, isn't it? Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. It's nice to get a breath of fresh air, but I must say that it's even colder out here than in there. Unbelievable! Wouldn't it function like an igloo? Let's go. Question for the chat. Have you ever stayed inside an igloo? I'm actually wondering. I've always wanted to make one. But, you know, I live in California, which doesn't usually get snow, so that's a bit of a problem. But besides that, there's this mountain in SoCal that is pretty much the place to go whenever somebody wants to vacation in the snow around here. It's called Big Bear, and my family used to go up there pretty often. Whenever it snows up there, it's like a hot vacation spot. Or rather, a cold one. I'd always want to, like, instead of staying in the cabin we were renting, just make an igloo and stay out there, but my parents wouldn't let me. Come on! Where's your sense of adventure? Now, let's see. I think air raid is actually a little bit more efficient, FP-wise. I may have a lot of FP now, but I don't want to waste it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So I do think that Origami King would be a perfect time to make some more callbacks to Paper Mario 1 and 2, as well as any new creatures or places that have been introduced in the mainline Mario games since Sunshine. I mean, like, Thousand Year Door added the Piantas. So where are all the, like, woodblock people from the galaxies? The bees. I want a bee partner in Paper Mario. That could totally just happen. Ooh. Alright, rather than attack everything in sight, let's just fight them on the way back while we're exploring. Let's see. Hello? P down D badge. Decreases attack, decreases defense. Let's see how many points that takes. Because it's got to be like less than 6. Because 6 is just straight up an upgrade. So maybe it's like 3 for a downgrade upgrade? 2. So if you really, really were hurting as far as defense, you could do that. I see. It might also work for Danger Mario strats. Your defense gets so high when you're at low HP that you can't even die. At some point, I would like to do a Danger Mario run, just for funsies. Again, not doing that for my first run, because I feel like that would make it super cheap. Well, we got another Magic Koopa, huh? Well, no problem. They die all the same. Hey-ya! We definitely have a lot of stuff to do in between chapters. Let's do a Star Storm. So, since we are really close to the end of the game, I made sure, like, what are all the side things you can do in this Paper Mario? There isn't a trouble-centered, like, Thousand Year Door. So it really is kind of just the mail delivery and the Koopa Koop missions. So, you know, not much. If I end up, like, having to skip those before the end of the finale, then that's not too big of a loss, I guess. You know, Pikachu's hyped for Paper Mario, I hope. Yeah! You got the shooting star, no matter who you are. Well, that's very nice, but I'm looking for a key. Ha, Colonel. My reflection is weird. Seeing myself on the floor is starting to freak me out. Mario, this place is clearly some sort of fun house. Don't you see the reflection? It's like super ugly. Hey, Combario, that's how you normally look. Oh. I wonder what else is keeping me from progressing. I don't have the key. Maybe I missed it. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's take a more thorough look. Maybe there's a secret bombable wall. What the? Zelda dungeon this is not, but I can still get plenty lost. Talk about cold, my knees are knocking, my teeth are chattering. What knees? You just have, like, feeties directly attached to your booty. Don't you have any problems at all, Mario? Well, let's keep moving so I don't freeze into a goomsicle. I've had all I can stand. Must leave this fridge. Do. Hang on a sec, I'm hanging on. What happened to the red X? I couldn't figure out what to do with it, so I left it alone. So, I guess that's probably it then. Alright, okay, let's actually, like, try everything we can on it. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I didn't even try to hammer it. There was literally a red X in Thousand Year Door, and you had to do something to it. Yep. Alright, we'll go back to it. After this battle. After this word from our sponsors. Sponsored by Sook! Yep. Hiya! Red X, go! Run! Get X, go! See, what I'm doing is I'm grinding. I'm leveling up. I'm making sure that we're all prepared for the boss, so we don't spend too long on it. See? Yeah. Oh, since we did take care of the master a couple of streams ago, I looked up how hard he's supposed to be, and it turns out he's harder than the final boss. So he actually is like the Culex of this game, the secret boss that's like stronger than anything else you've ever fought. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy that I was able to bop him, to take him down. You'll be seeing your dad soon, Fox. That you know what that says to me? We'll have no troubles with the final Bow Bow. Culex, he was scary! All things considered in Super Mario RPG, Culex was... He was kind. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Wait a minute. I'm getting lost. He was very honorable. He asked you whether or not you wanted to fight. He didn't immediately threaten to destroy the world. So that's fine. Also, Kamen Rider, what is up? How you doing? We're playing some Mario. Wait, was that the red X? Does it have a hole in it now? What changed? I guess I did blow it up. Like I'm just lost. Ooh. Open Sesame. So we're trying everything we can. We're seeing if anything about this area changes depending on whether or not we've got the red room active or the blue room active. It seems a little different. Do. Lemmy fan, were you giving a hint with the X, or did you not realize that it already got destroyed here? Otherwise, I might just look it up. Wait a minute. Wait, how have I not been here before? Huh? I guess the place. Whoa. I'm seeing quintuple. I guess the place does change whether or not the other room's active. That's a bit weird.
What? Who are all of you? You're all trying to look like me. Mario, don't tell me you can't tell which one is the real Bombette. You can tell, right?
Let me look real close. Let me look real close. I think they're all the same sprite.
Hey, I heard that. You spring lies, you imposter. I'm the real Bombette. Star? Oh, no. Mario, look carefully at me and you'll know. I'm the real Bombette. It can only be me. These others are liars. I'm the one. Mario, me. Don't fall for these tricks. I'll blow you up if I do. If you do. I'm the real Bombette. But please, trust your eyes and look at me. I'm not lying.
Each one of them ends their sentences a different way.
No! I can't bear this! Mario, smash the imposters with your hammer! All of you pretending to be me! I can't take it another second! Oh, that's a nice idea. That'll clear all this up. Yes, good idea! I just hate imposters! Mario, I'm the real Bombette, so you don't you dare hit me!
I'm hitting everybody. But wait a minute.
This is terrible. It's so clear that I'm the real Bombette.
Was I supposed to be monitoring her speech throughout the entire game?
No. I should have worked harder on my Bombette disguise. I won't forget those.
Bye-bye. Beaver Gamer, good evening. How you doing? Just ask where we met? What? Well, I mean, the real Bombette would know that, but the game's, not letting me ask that.
I'm Bombette, you know it. Mario, I am Bombette.
Unless there's some trickery going on, it's gonna be this one, because that's the one I saw fall. But this one uses a heart, so I like that one. You're a liar.
What? Why did you hit me?
Last, you found me. What's wrong with my disguise? Oh, somehow you managed to see through my disguise. Darn it, I thought I was doing so well.
Woo! And you found out the way I found out the way the room works. I'm just glad that there actually was a trick to it, and I'm not just being dumb. Lemmy fan's gonna use Nest in subspace. Well, that's fun. I really like using Nest and Smash. You know what the problem with using Nest and Smash is? Not anything to do with, like, the spam, memes, fire, and all that. But the fact that when you play as Nest online, people take one look at who you're using and self-destruct, like they don't even want to bother checking whether or not you play him seriously or just go with the annoying memes. Like, come on, I just want to play Smash.
PK Fire!
PK Fire! It's a legitimate move. I don't spam it because if I use that against people who are actually good at the game, they will dodge it and kick my butt. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do that.
You must be very smart to know to figure out I was an imposter.
Curses! I thought we were doing a great job confusing you. I'll be back!
Fire!
If you'd hit me with the hammer, Mario, I was going to bomb you the next time you napped.
Don't. She was gonna explode us in our sleep.
But you didn't. I'm so happy that you knew I was the real Bombette.
Oh, Mario got that little kissy kiss.
Hoo-hoo.
And thanks for the boop. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the chicken coop with a boop. Enjoy the emotes, grab a nest, and get comfy. We're in a little icy dungeon, and if you see what I mean, then I see what I mean. Brad, thanks for the host. Nerdy Drifter, what's up? Welcome back. Uptime. That's weird. The bot should let you know that. But if you have the new Twitch UI, you should know how long we've been up. That's actually just that shows up at the bottom of the right under the video now. We have been up for about 44 minutes, so not too long. We're just getting through this area. Formality. Mario for the next Mortal Kombat win. Oh, there it is. 43 minutes. Yeah. Host button gone. It like it like comes and goes. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. I think Better Twitch TV's got to go fix that. Yeah. How you doing, Brad? Brad is supposed to be finishing Luigi's Mansion 3 today, and I was so excited for that actually, because I really love Luigi's Mansion 3. There are things in some ways it's not as good as 1, but it definitely surpassed all my expectations. Wait a minute, what's going on? Nerdy Drifter, you were just scouting to see if I was ending. I mean, you can see I usually end on an ending screen. We're fine. Can we get a shout? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Brad. Thanks for shouting out the Nerdy Drifter. You were playing Xenoblade. Nice. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. How was the stream? Welcome. Ever had a game that makes you have a weird anxiety attack out of nowhere? That's Xenoblade for you. I mean, I feel that. I feel that. I've never played Xenoblade 1. I've had it. I have it for the Wii. But the fact that you encounter entirely over-leveled enemies in the first area, and this continues to be a theme blocking you from exploring too far, that's a fun way to do it. It's not just like, you cannot pass, the bridge is broken. No. You can cross the bridge. You just probably don't want to, or else you get destroyed by a level 99 centaur dinosaur thing.
An indoor bridge? Now I've seen everything.
I'm guessing the statue is represented by the enemy. So if I kill the enemy, the statue disappears. I mean, that's how I'd make it happen, because that is very cool. Let's go! How are you? The great and honorable Crystal King said that I can't let anyone pass. You're no good. I'm going to have to hurt you. Oh, no. I'm going to have to hurt you. That's how this works. But, Nerdy Drifter, how far are you in Xenoblade? Oh, not too far. I hope you've been enjoying it either way. Everything from character design to choice of UI elements. Everything feels off? Eh? Oh, I wonder then. I wonder if it's like something unique to the new version, or if it's just Xenoblade. From the screenshots I've seen, but that's odd.
This is a gray magic Koopa. He's one of the magicians in the Koopa clan. Those gray robes aren't very flashy, but they're kind of cool. Max HP 11, attack 3, defense 0. He can use magic to make his companions transparent. The Invisible Man. We can't attack enemies that are transparent. It's against the rules.
I like to think they just like do it out of honor.
Let's try to beat him before that becomes an issue. What do you say?
I think so. I like how there's statues in the background too. Like, they don't you can't attack them, but it's like a parallel. And I bet if the statues disappear as I'm fighting,
oh, stop it.
That's like a subtle hint as to what we're supposed to be doing here. Enemy transparent. Oh man, you can't hit me. I have a force field. That's what that's saying to me. Well, that's fine. I'll just focus on you. Nerdy Drifter is 7 chapters out of 17 on Xenoblade. Ooh. How long is a chapter? I've heard that game can get pretty long. It is an RPG after all. I'm gonna use bow to hide, I guess. Nothing else I can really do here. Lemmy fans playing So Space Emissary. Imagine hearing a music track in Brawl and realizing that it's for a stage you haven't unlocked, and that's also a CD. It's been so long. Oh, you're still invisible. That's cheating! I'll just, heal, I guess. Refresh, just a little bit. It's been so long since unlocking everything in Brawl. It's hard to remember, like, how it was in the very beginning, where, like, little stickers and CDs would just drop everywhere, even during, like, multiplayer play. That's so odd. You just unlock by playing. It's a good idea. It just feels weird that, like, single-player and multiplayer stuff are just weaved together like that. Nerdy Drifter has no idea how long Xenoblade is. It's a new experience for you. What did I say about that statue? Perfect. I won't let you! I won't, you can't! You'll have to go through me when I get past. Yeah, that's what they all say. PK, Starstorm! PV Gamer says, gonna go back to Zelda after Paper Mario or Bug Fables before the new Paper Mario? Gonna say straight up that if we start Bug Fables, there's no way it's gonna be done before the new Paper Mario, I expect. So we're not gonna like try to rush it. If and when I play Bug Fables, it's just we're gonna take our time with it, I think. But definitely gonna go finish up Zelda, finish up Shantae, everything we've been working on, and then intersperse that with a little bit of variety stuff, you know? Maybe a couple of platformers. I have been in the mood for a 3D platformer. I've been seeing people play Super Mario 64 Randomizer. So I'm thinking like maybe Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, something like that. I've played them before on stream, just not super intensely. Let's make that more of a thing. Hey, didn't you hear me? I said I'm not budging. You got that? You have any idea how mad the Crystal King will get if I let you pass here? I don't want to mad at me, so I'll have to teach you a lesson. Too bad. Mario dumb. Mario doesn't know how to learn a lesson. Don't have enough star power for another Starstorm, so we'll Power Quake. Xenoblade over 100 hours, easy. I expect that. Definitely do. I've had the Wii version for so long. It's a wonder I haven't played it, since I do like RPGs. It's just, I've been so busy. Ever since, you know, forever. Let's see how much health does everybody have. 7777. That seems pretty lucky, so let's go ahead and switch. We don't have enough FP to do the Bombette Bomb. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Because now we're gonna get attacked by like 5 enemies at once. Uh-oh. New plan? We'll see if Watt can disable. Nope. New plan. We'll hide. Yeah, I like it. Finish up this. Oh, thank you. I was hungry. I'd love some beef. Thank you, Yellow Pikachu. You seem to be a buffing wizard. Interesting. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll try to disable as many of you guys as possible, so that when they do attack, they won't hurt. Yeah! Just what I needed. Yeah, buff them all you want. It ain't gonna matter. Magic Koopa! Let's try that again, shall we? You, out here, Gurren Magic Koopa. The fabled Pokemon Gurren version. Gurren Lagann version? Something like that. Now, their defenses are up, so let's just go attack one at a time with the Watt. Yeah, that'll be good. Raviolin, how you doing? Welcome. You're having chicken for lunch? Oh, I am so proud. I'm so glad that I can sustain. You know it. You know that's all I ever ask. Refresh. What did I think of the new Paper Mario trailer? So I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I showed a little bit of it. I started watching it earlier this morning. Nintendo just like shadow dropped it, like immediately, the first thing when I woke up. It started describing the entire story and everything you do, revealing like all the characters and all your abilities. So in the interest of not spoiling myself, I ended up just turning it off and skimming through it instead. So I don't know everything in the trailer. I just tried to look for key points. So biggest things coming out of that trailer: partners are at least kinda back. There's definitely there's gonna be characters that are named, have unique identities. They join you in battle. Jury's still out on whether that's like a permanent partner thing like this game, or if they just join for the chapter. The door's missing. Somebody forgot to install it. But what that says to me is Nintendo is probably trying to be as clear as possible to quell anybody who's worried about what the new game's gonna be like. Like telling you exactly how the battle system works, telling you exactly how the partners are gonna work, how many chapters there are. Oh! Let's delay that. What? Wait a minute. Oh wait, he doesn't work like Hoops! In Thousand Year Door, you could stall the Koopa and then release him when it's time to go, but that's not how he works in this game. No matter, we have another way to delay our attack. Let's go. Yeah, Nintendo did drop a new trailer. That's like the first thing I saw when I woke up. Again, if you're careful of spoilers, don't watch it. Like, really don't. I'm serious. It reveals everything you could possibly want to know. But if that's what you want, then do watch it. I have never tried that before. Oh, that is really powerful. Oh, I should be doing that more. 7 for a first attack? I like that. I like that a lot. I should be doing that way more often. Yeah. Dun da da da. We're learning new strategies all the time. The spell has run out. Sounds like we're gonna have to go pay the lady again. Thank you, Merly, though. Very useful. Now that is very different from the spell in Thousand Year Door. That seemed to last almost the entire game. I only ever needed to rebuy it once. So they were really generous in that one. I am 1 FP short. Yeah, let's just attack. Skydiver! Nintendo's been shadow dropping a lot lately. Okay, bye! There he goes to leak another trailer for Paper Mario. I wonder how much of that is due to, you know, all the E3 events and such being cancelled, or if they really wanted to be a surprise with it. Eh? See, if I didn't know that these were enemy ghosts, I would trust that as a tutorial. Look, they're telling me exactly what to do. Even the game is backseating me. Okay, fine. I'll humor ya. What's the worst that could happen? Eh? Coop's dead. He's dead. I think the disguised ghost got something mixed up. Mario, I'm the real Koopa, but of course you know that, don't you, old boy?
Mario, look at me. I'm the real deal. Nobody else looks like Cooper. Mario, come on. I'm Koopa. This is ridiculous.
I'm the real Koopa, Sonny. You believe me, don't you?
I'm the real Cooper. There isn't any doubt in your mind, is there, brother?
Okay, old bean, you'd best smash these imposters one by one.
That's a good idea.
Brother, smash them all except me, okay?
See, I like how they're... Can I just leave? Oh, no.
You must choose the imposters!
No! This is too hard. Mario refuses.
I was gonna say, I like how they're specifically creating puzzles that require me to use specific characters so that it creates the situation where the duplicate can come in imitating them all. But yeah, this one's a bit different. You must have some sort of sixth sense, Sonny.
Remember me! I'll return!
He'll never return.
Mario, listen.
I won't listen.
Ouch, that hurt. Still, good job. You must have some incredibly keen eyes to spot me.
Darn it!
Watch your language.
Mario, well done. I don't know how you did it, but you found me out.
Goodbye!
Although it feels bad. It feels bad bopping my own brother. How do they even know what Luigi looks like? He's not involved in this mission.
Brother, I said I was the real Cooper so many times. So mean.
Just joking. I definitely thought I had you going there, though. Bye-bye!
Yes. But good call, Mario. I knew you'd get it right. Those were the worst disguises ever.
They're still going at it. I commend their diligence. You never even knew what happens if you refused until now. I know Nintendo's brand of humor with the Paper Mario games. Absolutely. There's always something that kind of shadow rewards you for refusing to play their games. Let's go eat that syrup. You just saw Luigi get whacked twice. Once in this game, one in the game you're playing. Luigi can't catch a break. I think ever since Luigi's Mansion, he's been kind of the butt monkey of Nintendo. And I don't know if I... Yo! Is that a Ron Zertner? Is that a Trent Reznor? The Reznor. Alright, another enemy in the Mario series that you don't really see too much these days. Not really recognized since Mario Maker. You miss the old days of Nintendo Directs with Iwata and bananas and no shadow drops. That was the intent of Nintendo Directs, huh? To be as transparent as possible. I mean, shadow drops are fun because they don't let you get too hyped. And it's just like, oh, I can play this now. There isn't years and years of waiting. Like, I think Nintendo is trying to make a statement against how games are revealed these days. With, like, trailers that show off zero gameplay. Even Sony is recognizing that. Because of that PS5 announcement yesterday, games definitely had more gameplay in the trailers than, say, E3 last year. E3 last year was kind of... If you're like me and you specifically look for the gameplay in those trailers, last year's E3 for Sony was a bit much in the way of just cinematics only. I think the industry is starting to realize that the gameplay is what counts. And also bananas.
That's one big stone statue. Even you couldn't budge a statue that massive, Mario. If it were just a bit smaller, we could probably push it.
We gotta go Tiny Huge Island on it. Ba-da-da-da. Sony trying to one-up Xbox's gameplay trailer. You talking about that Assassin's Creed thing? I think, to be fair, that was Ubisoft's doing, but I absolutely get what you mean. Hey, they're getting better with the reflections. They actually follow me this time. Yeah, that was always like... I feel like more people should call out game companies on that. We want to see the actual game. We want to see what it looks like to play it. We want to see the new mechanics. Because if you let the developers coast on nothing but cinematics, they'll start focusing on that as the only marketing point, and then we'll just never really know if games are good or not before they come out. I wonder what happens if I throw Koops through here. Cooper, not Koops. We don't get another segment. Come on, Dupligos. I was just kidding last time. Kamen Rider looks for cute animals in trailers. That's also good. You gonna get Stray, Kamen? If that's a launch title, are you gonna buy a PS4 at a PS5 at launch, Kamen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Woo!
There's a mysterious stone statue. This palace seems to have cornered the market on mysterious stone statues, huh?
Just let Mario get out his Tanuki suit. Then he can be a mysterious statue. Bada boom! Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna... I want to tattle the Green Magic Koopa so badly. But let's not let the enemies actually get a turn, because it's really not worth it. Calculating it out. I say... Bombette, you're up. Mega Bomb! We didn't talk too much about the games revealed yesterday, huh? I will say, whatever that game Capcom is coming out with... Ah, dang it. The Pragmata game, the one about the astronaut and like the girl and the meat cat? The meat cat. I'm calling him the meat cat. Everybody was so sure that was going to be a Hideo Kojima game. But no, it's a new Capcom IP. Capcom's been killing it lately. It's been a while. It feels like a while since they've made like a brand new wholesale IP. But they're trying. I think the last generation was Capcom trying to rebuy everybody's favor. Because they came out with a new Mega Man. They came out with a new, they came out with a remake of Resident Evil 2, which everybody wanted, and Resident Evil 3. They made like the ultimate Monster Hunter game. Like Capcom, loved them when I was a kid, but this generation especially, just chef's kiss. So kudos to them. But I can't wait to see what new stuff to come up with. So yeah, the astronaut man brings girl to the moon. Whatever game that is. I'm all for it. Let's see if I need to heal. I can use a Super Shroom. And also a Koopa Tea. Yeah. It's my only FP healing item though. I want to have at least a little bit of FP. There you go. Get White Koopa. White Koopa, where? Super Robot Wars or Gundam related games are your console sellers, but there's a high chance you'll get straight when you get a PS5. So what you're saying is that new Capcom game is probably right up your alley. Because maybe that meat cat is a robot. Maybe he's actually a giant robot. And everyone else is just even huger. Ice potato. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Here's my theory. We haven't gotten anything new, but since I moved this statue, maybe the other big statue is also moved? Now they just gotta make a Street Fighter that fighting game community likes. It definitely feels like Capcom like was going down a dark road. Because at the beginning of the gen, they were dropping the ball all over the place. Street Fighter V seemed exciting at first, but then it just kind of fell out of popularity. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite angered so many people. Just because of its art style. Because I actually hear it's a decent fighting game, mechanically. But nobody gave it a chance because of how it looked. I have no doubt that gameplay-wise, they can still make a fighting game. All they gotta do is, I don't know, hire good artists again. Maybe make the next Street Fighter game sprite-based once more. Wouldn't that be amazing? Potato. We got a potato earlier, in one of the Toad houses. I'm sure it's better for, like, some sort of recipe that I haven't found out yet. Let's see. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna do damage with Parakarry. Actually, let's use Bombette instead. They both got all-out attacks that cost 5 FP. But Bombette can only attack once on the ground for an exchange of slightly more damage. Yeah. Yep. And as long as I don't die, we're great. Infinite flopped so hard. You remember the pre-order bonus you get for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? As if it wasn't obvious enough that Capcom was trying to capitalize on Infinity War coming out at around the same time. Refresh! Egg. The pre-order bonus was eggs, yes! You know, Lemmy fan. The Infinity Eggs. Hold on, let me show you guys how bad that was after I bombed these fools. Oh, there's an invisible one. Because of the Koopa. No matter, you're the only survivor. You'll be racked with guilt when you see how your friends have just left you. Why don't you go join them? Yellow Pikachu can't stop dancing. It is a bop, it is a jam. This game is... All the music in Nintendo games just make you feel. They make you feel. Ooh, they make you feel. Out of sight. I mean, I can just take the damage. I got healing items. I don't even care. At this point, I'm conserving FP. Let's go. It feels bad to smack Bombette, I will say. So this is a real pre-order bonus that Capcom actually thought was worth people spending extra money for. Look at these eggs. Look at them. Egg. They don't even look like gemstones in any way. They're not like transparent. They're not even slightly emerald shaped. They are literally just like egg molds with perfectly pearlescent stones inside. Sure, maybe they're not as specifically supposed to be the movie ones, but they do not look like stones. Christy Connect, welcome to Eggs. I'm hoping this is a key. They do look like Easter eggs. Yeah, how you doing? We're in Paper Mario, and we're exploring this palace. It's ice. It's an ice palace. It's pretty trippy. I'm liking it so far. Design-wise, it's full of like mirrors, and everything I do on one side of the mirror affects the other side. It's really fancy. I like when the ice dungeon or the fire dungeon in games has something more to it than just being cold or hot. Like this one deals with mirrors and reflections. It's as much a mirror temple as it is an ice temple. Yeah. Also, Carlos, how you doing? What's up? What are those from? You forgot. The stones. They're the Infinity Eggs from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Remember that pre-order bonus? I'll let you know. I kept seeing that special edition in Best Buys like years after Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out. So that, you know, lets you know how popular they ended up being. Egg. Christie's good. That sounds good. It's a key. Mario. Yeah.
Those albino dinos. They seem to turn and face us when we talk to them.
Oh. Do I fight them?
You can't go through here unless you solve the puzzle. Once you solve the puzzle, we let you through.
Oh, they scary. Oh. So it makes the statue face the right way. But what is the right way? Let's see. I'm thinking this is like one of those Pokemon puzzles where once you push them, they go all the way. But that still doesn't really explain anything. I'm experimenting. If I left them like that and try to leave the room, what happens? Hello? Those eggs look terrible. You know they do. Ah! So you really can only push them the way they're facing, I believe. That makes sense, that makes sense. Okay, we got it. Just a matter of coming back. Carlos did come over today. We ate some delicious hot pot. There's a place nearby that has like the most delicious pork hot pots. It's got Spam in it, which is really odd. You wouldn't think that's like a premium ingredient in any way. Okay, this is weird though. Like... the position's reset. Can I push these ones? No. The position's reset when I leave the room. No, wait, oh my god, there's... You know, I thought there was a mirror here. I thought you had to go in through the other door. It's dumb. That didn't happen. I'm dumb. I'm super dumb. This isn't even a puzzle anymore. This is... Are you observant enough to realize there is no glass here? I'm like a bird. I am a bird. I'm a chicken. Like how birds just fly through closed windows because I think it's open. Crazy. Spam in the chat. Only if it's delicious canned meats. Moogie Popo, what's up? Favorite track? Is this your favorite song in the game? So far, this dungeon's really clever. I kind of don't expect these puzzles from a game from the year 2001. Like, this is something I'd see in Thousand Year Door for sure. You're wondering when I was gonna realize it. Eventually I did. Oh, I bet that was fun to see. Tube Soup, thanks for the lurk. See? See, that's what I love about watching people who haven't played these kinds of games before. You see them making the same mistakes that you might see other people make, or you might have made yourself when you were little. Because no matter how old I get, I still fall folly to the same tricks. Who dis?
Who comes to my palace?
Who are you? Ghost King! Sir, you don't got no face? It's pretty rude.
Mario, you finally arrived! I know you believe you can save the Star Spirit, but I'm afraid I won't let you. First I shall defeat you, then I shall present Bowser with an Ice Mario gift. First I'll defeat you, then I'll kill you.
He got a crystal crown, but he ain't got no head. It's just floating. Eh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm down with this song. This is pretty cool. Crystal Bit, Crystal King. Ice dungeons always have that sort of mystical music. But this, though... This is starting to be a jam.
This is the Crystal King. He's one of Bowser's main guys. I don't know how he managed to take over this palace, but... Max HP 70, attack 6, defense 2. He'll attack you by summoning and launching crystal bits. Bits. The power of each attack is 4. The number of times the attack equals the number of crystal bits he's deployed. He'll also try to freeze you whenever he can. When his HP gets low, he may try to divine and conquer. The power of the attack is 8. You can hurt him only by attacking his real body. If you don't know which one's the main body, you should attack all of them. Pretty brilliant, huh? Wow, never would have guessed. Alright then, let's try to go for an attack that'll hit everyone. I don't have anything that can do that right now. Actually, I have Shooting Star. At least he's not like the Cloud Boy. When you attack the main body, it actually brings more out. Almost counterintuitively. Bye-bye. They turn into little rocks.
I summon Crystal Bit in attack mode.
Not so fast, Kaiba. How do I decide what personality to give them? I generally go by how they look like. And the game kind of does the job of trying not to overlap them. Because if the game has uniquely designed characters, that just, you know, works out. But... See, I kind of went for a jester-y voice, because that's the kind of voice I gave to a lot of other jester characters. Sort of like King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. Since there hasn't been a jester in this game so far, I'm pretty sure there won't be one.
This is a crystal bit. Basically, crystal bits are just pieces of the Crystal King. You can drop them with ease. Their max HP is 1, and they're only dangerous when the Crystal King spews them out. Ew. Your defense power is 0. These guys are pretty weak. They keep coming, and they won't stop coming, fed to the rules, and they hit the ground running until you've finally beaten the Crystal King.
I like this trait I've given to Goombario, that he just starts singing 90s meme songs all the time. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these guys. If the only way he can attack is through the bits, let's try to lower their offensive power. Yeah. Ooh. I guarded one of them. Just one. Go for the big jumps. 4, 8, 12 damage. Zalor 4, 10, 23, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my first playthrough of a Paper Mario. What's up? I'm figuring it out as I go. So, you know, you don't have to worry about me. I haven't had too much trouble. Let's see. The king, I believe, didn't have any defense, so let's attack with Parakarry. He's got the most attack on his regular attack. Oh wait, he does have defense. That's fine too.
Use turn 1 Exodia combo. Obliterate.
I mean, that would work. Has anyone in the entire history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments won by happening to draw Exodia on their first turn? I feel like it's probably happened before. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll just attack. We'll build up star power while we're doing it. I'm not in a huge rush to defeat this guy. And we'll save our FP for Air Raid. That way we can attack all those little bits and the king. Pretty sure I have a better jump. I know my jump can do more attack power than Parakarry can. But the real problem is, Mario's the only one that can use items or star powers. So if I decide to want to use an item that turn or a star power, the best I can do is the partner attack. Looks like my best bet is Watt then. What? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's get that air raid out. Not too bad, not too bad. This boss is gonna be easy peasy.
You sacrifice 3 of your crystal bits to summon your Egyptian god card.
Ow. I need to look at what's happening on the screen instead of reading all these memes. Although I love them. Thank you for memeing it up Yu-Gi-Oh style. There's a deck build for the no ban list that lets you draw Exodia 99.9999% of the time turn 1. And that would be why cards are banned usually, I guess. I see it. Dude, are there actual tournaments with it though? Do people play like that? I bet there's some like anti-meta reason. That's what happens when you let card games get insane. I know for Magic the Gathering, there's tournaments that allow all those super powerful cards. So in your signed deck, the cards that you swap out in between matches, people end up putting cards specifically to counter those strategies just so people don't end up using them. There's like a meta in the meta. And you know what? That's insane. This is why I never got too into Yu-Gi-Oh! I just want to be like, oh, big monster, go fight. I have Ultra Jump, which you're sure would likely take a lot more HP. Like the regular jump? Maybe? I do have the Ultra Shoes. But I don't have any other jump badges equipped right now. So, we're gonna have to do what we got. Not too bad. Not too bad. What?
Mega Shock.
I've tried Mega Shock on bosses before. It doesn't work. I've tried it on mini bosses before. The game doesn't let you. I see what you're trying to do. I've learned from error and trial before, unfortunately. Okay, I tried to guard that. Oh, that's a problem.
Mario's in danger!
Ooh, I don't like what's happening here. Alright, we'll attack with Watt and hope the king just spends this turn summoning more bits. Yeah. And we're good. No, we're not good. We wasted a turn with Mario. Alright. This is why I attacked that turn. So this turn I can use Boda out of sight. Everything's fine. I'll just chicken out for a second. Danger Mario! I do have the danger badges on, but I'm not taking any chances. We healing up. Let's do it. You know what? We'll even double dip. Give me a Super Shroom. Anti-meta decks are fun. Is there an anti-meta deck against Exodia? That's what I'm wondering. Also, we have a Pebble. I don't know if this is, important for anything. I can eat the potato.
Mario would love some French fries.
I believe you, Zaylor. I believe you that there are decks out there in the meta that play Exodia. Konami actually sold like a pre-made Exodia deck not too long ago, around the time they made that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimensions movie. So the fact that they can just sell Exodia shows you how much power creep has affected Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, they're totally legal cards. You just have Exodia. That's amazing to me. I finally own it after all these years. You know, everyone who started Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time as everybody else are like, there's no way you could possibly buy Exodia. You'd have to buy all the packs and get lucky, and it's like super ultra mythic, super chocolatey coated, super rare. Nah, you just buy Exodia now. If only I could use Exodia on this guy. Yeah, you have to tell me if there is an Ice King in Yu-Gi-Oh! In any capacity. There probably is. 5. I think Mario's hammer does more damage than his jump right now. Dwayne the Pebble Johnson. Are we naming the rock? Are we naming the pebble in our inventory? Don't do that. We're gonna get entirely too attached to him, but I love him already. Can you smell what the pebble is lightly sauteing? I like it. Let me just double check how much damage this power jump does. 7. I think that's still the best thing that Mario's got. Change member. You wonder if Mega Shock works 40% of the time to remove 4 turns of his attacks. He may or may not be stunnable due to an oversight. This boss? Did they forget to make this boss not shockable? Is that what you're saying? Oh! Oh, well, Huh. Well, thank you for the glitch. Wow. Oh, wow. I feel bad now for this guy. He's doomed. All right, let's do a little refreshing. Nice. Broken. I wasn't having too much trouble on him, but thank you for the tip. I thought you were memeing on me. I thought you were memeing on me because I've tried Mega Shock on like every boss before this. Oh, jeez. Nintendo, please. Oh, no. The king healed. He's not my king. I didn't vote him in office or anything like that. But he got like a sword in the magic lake. I don't, subscribe to choosing our kings this way. It is King Arthur. He is your king. I don't remember electing him. Electro Dash. Restung. I got the... See, the reason I'm okay with cheesing it like that is because he's, disabling me. So, it's only revenge. Sorry, but, goodbye. Nope, never mind. Yeah. Let's try that again. Just a little bit of a misstep there. But we got him, ladies and gentlemen. That is so nice. How much HP does he have? 27? Yeah, we are cool as a cucumber. You can't become a king just because some watery tart threw a sword at me. I remember when I watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail for the first time. It was during my birthday. A bunch of my friends bought me the Blu-ray and we just like sat and just watched the whole thing, and it was fantastic. It was amazing. I messed up. Power jump. There's a 40% chance, which is still decent. Better than the other bosses, that's for sure. I don't want to cheese him too hard. I feel bad. I think we got most of the damage out of the way. Now there's 3 of them. Which one is the real one? Doesn't matter, we'll just attack them all. Thank you, Goombario. Let's see. Bombette, you're up. Ready? Ooh, I don't have enough FP to do the Mega Bomb. I mean, Parakarry, you're up. Easy. Interesting fact, if you use Mega Shock, it even reveals the fakes. Because it doesn't tink against the fake ones, I guess. You seem to know a lot about your Paper Marios. Refresh. Dixie, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? If you use Watt too much, Morgan Freeman comes to your house and breaks your TV. Breaks your PC. Why would he do that? Now, I received word that this guy, he played Paper Mario this one time, and I detected, somehow using my Morgan Freeman powers, that he was just cheesing the fight. So I did the only thing I could. I went over there, and I took a hammer, and I busted his PC open. Luckily for me, I don't need a PC to play this game. This is on a real Nintendo 64. I'm serious, I'm not even doing that joke that everybody does. This is on real hardware. I'm capturing it off my real Nintendo 64 into my capture card. So, beautiful, wonderful, perfect. Let's see. I gotta take a chance. One of these things is not like the other thing. One of these things just doesn't belong. This one. Nope. 8. Back one right now. Now it's the back one. How can you tell? No, you were wrong. Okay. Well, at least I picked the same one you did. Cheese. Okay, I'm starting to... We're going cheese. We're going cheese. I'm refreshing. Don't I need a computer to stream it to the internet? Yeah, I can still play it, though. Just you guys won't see it. Sorry. Morgan Freeman willed it to be so. There's a way to lower the FP cost on moves. You can make Mega Shock have a cost of 0. So, if it's... I have the Flower Saver badge. I actually have 2 of them. And when I put 2 of them on, it did not reduce a 2-power move to 0. But is that also a bug? Does it let you do that for Mega Shock specifically? If so, that's amazing. Carry out. Fuzzy Bear says middle. We'll see if you're right. We'll just air raid him. Nope, front one. Okay, Zaylor, I'm gonna ask you, how did you know it was the front, or were you asking? If I were to make a guess, I'd say it's the middle one here. Because he looked like he was slightly less transparent? You know, if I just guess, I might just kill him right now. Let's go. Also, what's up, Andrew? How you doing? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. Yeah. I hope you're doing good. Look at that. Level up, baby. Easy peasy. All things considered, I'd rather have more FP. And we can make some progress. Yeah. There is a trick to know which one is real. Well, now that we've beaten him, let me know what that is. I will say, for anybody who's new to the stream, this is generally a no backseating stream. In the sense that in the past, I've had people just, like, tell me exactly what to do in every room the second I enter it. So that's no good. But if you have tips on how to play the game, feel free to let me know if you know. And if I want to know, I'll ask. If that makes sense. But yeah, welcome everybody. Oh no! The last Star Spirit! King Bowser! Forgive me! But yeah, what is that trick, by the way? I was looking real close, but I couldn't really see a real difference between the ghosties. Peach time! Oh yeah! Mario! He number 1! And finally, we get the freaking mustache star. As some of our friends like to call him, the Sonfax star, because he looks exactly like him. Inside joke. You know, I would have thought we'd find him earlier. He seems so... normal. Mario has saved the last Star Spirit, Kalmar, from the Crystal Palace at the edge of the world. Now, with the 7 Star Spirits together, he has the power to challenge Bowser and the Star Road. At last, it is time for Mario's showdown with evil King Bowser. He looks like a dad. Can Mario rescue Princess Peach and recover the Star Rod? Or will wishes forever go ungranted? Save, I can tell you. Have I ever tried exiting the room instead of getting the card? I have not. And, it's a little bit too late for that, I guess. That was the last Star Spirit right there. Whoops! Oh well. I guess I'll save that for another playthrough. Find out next time on Super Mario 64. It's softbox the game. Running it for 300 years, just instant crash.
Oh, Mario. I wonder what he's doing now. I wish I knew if I was helping him at all.
Of course you are! Mario will be fine! You should be proud of your efforts. Mario knows all you've done. And don't you worry, Princess. You'll be able to talk to him in person before long.
I hope you're right, Twink. Thanks for cheering me up. Let's go back to the room, shall we?
Interesting how that parallels Tech in Thousand Year Door, but at least with Twink, he comes back to tell Peach exactly what happens with Mario. With Tech, she doesn't know if the emails are actually reaching him.
Oh, Princess Peach! Your cuddly old Bowser's here!
Bowser, do not ever describe yourself as cuddly, ever. Because it just ain't true. I don't know, maybe some parts of the internet think it's true, but not here.
Can we have a friendly conversation for a change? Come on, let me see you smile.
I have nothing to say to you.
She angry. He goes,
Oh, don't be such a pill. You're stuck with me for a long, long time, beautiful. You'd better get used to it.
Mario is coming, Bowser, and you can't stop him.
Oh, you poor, silly girl. I'm invincible with this star rod, don't you know? Mario's no match for me. He's history. Get over it.
Wow, that was really evil sounding.
Yeah, you like that voice? I was working on it. I put a filter on. Pretty good.
stranger danger. Question, I do professional voice acting? Some of them are horrible, but some are good enough to be in an anime. I can't claim to be good at every voice, but I can claim to try my darndest. Yeah, that's the thing I do on the stream. If you're new, I like to play RPGs and voice the characters, using the voices I would give them if I were auditioning, but you know, nobody cast me for all of these roles. Nobody cast me for any of these roles, but still.
Your Rockiness, we have an emergency.
It better be important. I'm right in the middle of a friendly chat with the princess.
Mario has now saved all of the star spirits. There is a chance he could come here using their power. We must make ourselves ready in case he shows up.
What? Mario? Okay, listen, Gummy Koopa. Send everyone to their posts. We'll ambush him the second he enters my castle. Princess Peach, why don't you come with me to watch? You can have a front row seat to get Mario to see him get crushed. You. Tie her up immediately. If she gets out this time, heads will roll.
You mean you, yes you. Who? Oh, them. Omegas, thanks for the raid.
What are they doing? Oh, no! Please! You big Koopa! Show some respect to the...
Oh, wait, no, that's Twink.
You big Koopa, show some respect to the princess.
What is this whining little glittering thing? Confetti?
Confetti? Oh, he's trying his hardest. Oh. Can we get a shout out for Omegas, by the way?
Buzz off.
What? Hey!
Twink!
Take the princess now. Let's move.
No!
Thanks for giving that shout out, Andrew. How was your stream, Omegas? You were playing Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, 1 or 2. Was it good? Playing them for the first time in how long? Yeah, to answer the question, I am not a professional voice actor. I'd love to be, though. I'd love to be one of those, like, voice actor for blank plays their own game and reacts to their inclusion. Like how right now the voice actress for Aerith in Final Fantasy VII has been streaming through the game. The voice actor for, what's his name, Colin? In Detroit Become Human, streamed Detroit Become Human. I think the voice actor for Rivali also played Breath of the Wild. Like, that's the hot new thing. But, no, I just have always had a passion for just being silly when I play games. So, what's a dad voice for this boy? For this man?
You winning, son. My name is Kalmar, Mario. Well done. Thank you for coming. You have successfully rescued all of us star spirits. We are in your debt. And all that is left for you to challenge... all that is left is for you to challenge Bowser. My power should help you. To bring back the Star Rod. To beat Bowser. To bring peace back to the Mushroom Kingdom. And save Princess Peach. Huzzah.
Mario Star Energy goes up to 7! Mario can now use Up and Away, a new Star Spirit power. With Up and Away, you can turn all enemies into stars. You can't beat them, have them join you. That sounds horrifying. Mario, you must make your way back to Shooting Star Summit. From Shooting Star Summit, we'll prepare the route to Star Haven. The name of this route is Star Way. Not the Rainbow Road? Missed opportunity. Once you travel the Star Way, you'll finally reach Star Haven. My only wish is for you to save the precious world. This precious world. You can do it, Mario. Goodbye for now. Bowser should have said crumpled Mario. Mostly because paper. This is still back, in the original Paper Mario timeline, before they went super hard on the paper aesthetic. Again, for those who don't know, this game was just called Mario Story in Japan. The whole paper thing was more of a localization. But recently, Japan has adopted the Paper Mario name, and that's why the newer games kind of go hard with, like, making things crumple up and fold and origamiify. And all the bosses and special moves are like stickers and real-life objects. It's really fun. It's really fun the way they've been going with it. Although, here's what I'll say. Thoughts on the new Origami King trailer. So I already mentioned about that. I didn't watch the whole thing. Ooh, there's a star piece. I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw it drop this morning, and I started watching it. But when it started describing every little thing about the game, I usually try to play games blind where possible. So I didn't want to get too spoiled. I just kind of jumped around the trailer, looked for the key points that I know people are going to be talking about. So, the most exciting thing to me is that, indeed, the partners have unique names, they're their own characters, and, I'm just excited what that means for the story. It means it's not just all Toads. It's a lot of Toads, but it's not all Toads. Why not lock the door so we can't enter the castle? That's why Bowser loses. You think Bowser's that smart? Actually, he did lock the front door from the inside. But throughout all the Peach segments of the game, the last one actually, she went and unlocked it. So it's probably because of... Oh. Now I can get these. I actually passed all of these on the way to the... Wait. Pebble. Hey! Doesn't matter what I put in there. I thought these looked sketchy, so I just didn't take them. So that's what they do. Well, I'll take them now. Heck yeah. Yeah, Ornus the Avian Fiend, what's up? Welcome on in, everybody, from the Omegas raid. Sorry I was in the middle of a little cutscene there. Ooh. But I hope the stream went well. You spent a while on Ursula? An hour or so. I don't remember. Exactly. I don't remember exactly how hard all the boss fights were. I just remember...
Feel the heat.
And... Dance, water, dance! And, get up on the Hydra's back! All the memes, At some point, I would love to replay Kingdom Hearts. So many of my friends are into it. It's good. It's a good series. I just need to, be ready for it. Let's see. Parakarry, you can air raid. I got plenty of FP now. Wasted Kitty, what's up? He's never... Oh? Omegas has never played Kingdom Hearts before? and he wanted to flex, so he's on proud mode. But you never played it before. That sounds dangerous. But at least you're not playing it on critical. At least you're not trying to overly flex. That's fine. You can do whatever you want. Well, I'm glad you're having fun, I hope. Yeah, we're playing Paper Mario, a game I have not played before. I've played most of the Paper Mario. I keep forgetting about Sticker Star and Color Splash when I describe my experiences. But I have played Thousand Year Door, played it when I was a kid, beat it again early this year. I played a Super Paper Mario last year for the first time. And I thought now would be a good as ever time to get it all wrapped up before Origami King comes out, you know? You know? It made sense to me. Can we replace all the Toads with Ninjas? Joe Cube, I would absolutely love that. If you were part of the stream yesterday, you know as well as anyone that I adore those little fellas. I got a Pebble. Criminally underused. Those and the Resnors. Oh, fun fact about those albino rhinos inside the Crystal Palace. They actually have battle... they have battle sprites and AI and everything. But you never actually fight them. I guess they were meant to be used as enemies. But they ended up... Ooh, I forgot about the Licky Boys. Stop it. While I'm here, I'm gonna go heal up, just so I don't get bopped the first thing. No! Dwayne! Uh-oh, I did leave Pebble. Hell, he was a good Pebble. We replaced him with his brother, Peblito. Peblito will live on, will carry his legacy. Right here, in our inventory. Pebble's holding down the fort. It must be done. Hit. Come on. Kaboom! You haven't reached any of those, you think? I know some of them were from Kingdom Hearts 2, so that would make sense. Let's go. How can we do the most damage? Let's go. Starstorm. New Dwayne. See? If you want, we can go back and get original Dwayne the Pebble. I know how much he meant to you guys. Imagination artist, what's up? Sorry, I'm kind of like torn between the game and chat right now. I'm a little scatterbrained. We got a raid during the story moment. How you guys doing? Hope you're well. It's been a while for some of you. I hope hope life's been treating you well. Well, yeah, whatever happens with Origami King, I think Nintendo is trying their darndest to make it a good game. Why did I come back this way? We have a replacement Peblito. Peblito Frito. You know what we do have enough money for? We have enough money to go to Rip Cheeto's house and buy his super special, super secret, special, awesome item. Now, what is this? It's an elevator. But to where? Nowhere in particular. Just the one that we passed on the way up here. Very nice fan ornus. Very cheeky, just peeking out from under there. Shady Rip Cheetos. Shady Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Delicious. Let me double check, since we're in between chapters at the moment, we're not gonna start the last chapter because that'll just be the end of the game, and we've streamed for about 2 hours, so we're gonna take care of the in-between chapter stuff now. A letter to Merlo at Shooting Star Summit, and Frankie in Boo's Mansion. You know what? I've been to Boo's Mansion since I've had that letter, but I forgot to actually give it to the Boo. So we'll go take care of that right now, right here, right now. Starstorm. You guys doing well tonight? You guys holding up? Yeah. Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? Since The Last of Us 2 is coming out next week, I'm actually very tempted to go marathon through the entirety of Last of Us 1. Not on stream. Because if it was a full marathon, like, that's a, 16-hour game? I'm not sure if I could mentally stand streaming for that long at once. Like, you'll never see me doing a 24-hour stream unless it's for a super special awesome occasion. I was jumping. How dare you lick? How can you lick? I don't even taste good. I was jumping. That means you licked my shoe. You licked my shoe. How does that taste? I bet you loved it. Weirdo. Bada boom. Hello, Tyrannosaurus. Hello, Tyrannosaurus. It's been a while. Hope you're doing good. Redeeming a chicken attack. But wait, though. But wait. They're in danger. They're in the blast zone. Chickens, no. Get out of here. Oh. They're fine. I should have a button that disperses the attack if it's happening. That would have worked out perfectly. Thank you for that, hello Tyrannosaurus. Hope you're doing well. Penguin Valley! This chapter has been one of the best designed ones, I think. Like, it feels like something out of a future game. The way the penguin story was nice and fourth wall breaky. The dungeon was unique and cleverly designed.
The sky was filled with so many beautiful stars last night. It was really incredible. I don't think it's quite as beautiful as when things were peaceful in the world, but some of the brightness is back.
And these penguins are somewhat Norwegian of some sort. Never really hashed out their accent. I'm just doing something. I'm doing something penguiny. Thanks for the win, Bombette and Chickens. They were backup. As you know, I always welcome backup to aid in my fights, if only it actually affected the boss. Paper Mario crowd control, when? Artist's plan for the... That's a lot of free stuff.
Mario, I took a nap, and when I woke up, there were all these items.
Toad, I was the one napping. You're supposed to watch over me, or else... What if we got robbed?
And it was the weirdest thing. The floor was all wet, as if snow had melted everywhere. Do you think someone left these as a present for you, Mario? But who would do that?
Melted? Ice potato. Mushroom. I can't even carry it. I'm not gonna get rid of Pebble too. Get rid of this potato. Ultra Shroom. 50. Now that'll take. Sorry, Mushroom. I can't. There's too many items. I can't leave. They're blocking the way, barricading the door. So Sapphire, what's up? Welcome, welcome. It's Paper Mario time. We just beat Chapter 7, and we're gonna get all prepped and ready for Chapter 8, the final chapter. There's not much side stuff left to do, so we're just gonna chill, you know? You guys wanna talk about gaming news? You guys wanna talk about the PS5? Now's the time. You guys excited for Origami King and or the PS5 and or what if in a future parallel universe Nintendo went third party and put Origami King on the PS5? Ah. That guy doesn't really say anything new. He noticed how strong we are, that we beat the master. You know it. Oh yeah, baby. You're jealous. Yellow Pikachu wants to talk about this. Cow! Nice beef. Don't have a beef with that. When's the last time you ate beef? I actually had some tri-tip shawarma yesterday. Very good. Very good. Very delicious. The place I order from, it comes with hummus, and it comes with this delicious garlic butter sauce. It's more like a spread than a sauce. It is like the best around town. Bada boom. Shawarma. Raise your hand if you knew what shawarma was before Avengers 1. Because the ending of that movie made the popularity of shawarma restaurants rise like an obscene amount. Cows are great. They provide you with milk, they provide you with food. They do everything. Some people even keep them as pets. Blup, 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 blup. Where does this shortcut go again? I need to double check that. It's probably over to Lava Lava Island. Yes. Alright, just double checking. We're gonna go deliver a letter to Shooting Star Summit as well as to the Boo House. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Seto Kaiba 5. The Seto Kaiba 5, you guys excited for that? Yeah, I've got a couple more memes since last time for the PlayStation.
Who are you? What is that? Oh, look at that video game.
Pokemon Router White or Refrigerator Black. And one of my favorites, Doug Demonstration, owner of the PlayStation Demonstration 5. How do you do? People are going crazy with the PS5 memes. I'm all for it. Like I said before the stream, Sony probably tried to make the memeiest looking console they could, specifically so people would advertise for them. Here we go. I'm gonna go to the shortcut that leads to the Boo Mansion. You ready for the Seto Kaiba 5 trash on your dueling skills? You're a third-rate console with fourth-rate exclusives. Screw console power. I have money to buy exclusivity. Memes are everything these days. Remember that era where memes were just starting to get popular? And companies tried to capitalize it? You got like airlines putting memes onto their flight safety videos and all that. And how that failed spectacularly. The public's not gonna accept when companies make memes. That's way too corporate. Some companies have realized what you gotta do is you gotta plant the seed and let the people make the memes. Let the people make the memes. That way it's still natural. And it still doesn't cost you that much. Yeah? Yeah? Cringe. That's why I say, you gotta reduce the cringe factor. People like me, streamers, we can be as cringy as we want. No skin off my brand.
Well, Lady Belle is absent. It's our duty as Boos to keep scaring people. How would it look if the Boo Mansion stopped being spooky?
You're Frankie, correct? The name's Petra Carey. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. There you go. Money to buy exclusivity. Sounds like Epic. Oh no. The difference between Sony and Epic Games. Epic Games pays off people who they know can't afford to make their games otherwise, so that becomes a little shady. Like, yeah, they couldn't, but it's almost like you're holding their project hostage because you're the only. It's like Epic is the only one who can give them the money. With Sony, it's like, yeah, you can make this game anywhere, but put it on our thing first. That's also shady. Actually, I just don't like the practice at all. Buying exclusivity. It makes sense to buy out a company to make it a second party to make exclusive games, because then you're making a promise that they'll be part of the company's family. But just, I don't know, this is a weird age. People aren't making exclusives just because they like the console anymore. People have to be persuaded to not make multi-platform releases, and that doesn't sit right with me. Another letter duly delivered. Postman's job is never done.
Oh, thank you. Oh, great. It's finally in. This is from a guy I know who deals in useful items from all over the world. He has a great eye for items. He just got something in that I wanted for a long time. Oh, it's the coolest thing. Oh, wow, I almost forgot. Could you deliver this for me? Sorry if it's a bother.
There's a Toad child in Toad Town named Dainty. Please deliver it to him.
Why are you sending letters to a child?
He always seems to be playing by the station with his pals. He must like trains. Thanks a poo!
Yo, that's suspicious.
He always likes to play near the train. Maybe someday he could get real close to the train and he can be a ghost like me.
Ooh, that's dark. Internet famous does not equal famous for general public. Something that companies need to realize. Maybe sometimes there's overlap, but when the overlap is abused, it creates cringe. Companies growing too aware. If I had known... Alpha Dream, the company makes Mario Luigi. We know they're bankrupt. If I had known that the reason they were making those Mario and Luigi and Bowser's Inside Story remakes was to fundraise that little bit more money so they could make their Switch game of their dreams, I would have bought like 5 copies of each. Like, rather than have them go out of business. The Mario and Luigi games were like some of my favorite of all time. I don't need any of these. Let's go to the train station. I still don't know what's gonna happen with all the developers that left that company. Rest in peace, Alpha Dream.
So sad.
I still haven't found the freaking panel in this part of the world. That Boo's a creeper. No, he's a Boo. Creepers are from Minecraft. Keep a hotline in reach just in case. Ooh, for what? I need to read chat faster. Finally! Thank you! Ba-da. So I do wonder if the reason Nintendo's coming back to RPG style for the Paper Mario series is because Alpha Dream went out of business? You, Dainty?
You're gonna say Princess Peach, huh? We're all rooting for you! Yeah, Mario, yeah!
You're Dainty, correct? My name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. A yuck. Another letter duly delivered. Postman's job is never done.
Thanks, mister! Wow! I mean, wow! It's an invitation to the Haunted Mansion! I love Disneyland! I didn't think it would really come. All the kids in Toad Town have been talking about this invitation, wondering if it was for real. But now that it's come, I guess I have to go. Mini T, are you brave enough to go with me? I'm really kind of busy and... Oh yeah, I just had the greatest idea. Let's ask that Yoshi kid from Yoshi's Village to come. You just got a letter from that kid last week, didn't you? You know, the letter you got from the island? Let's send a letter back to him and tell him about the scary adventure we're gonna have. Hey, Mr. Postman, take this letter to the red Yoshi kid in Yoshi's Village.
Da-da-da. Sounds good to me. Kids back in these days actually knew how to address letters. Isn't that adorable? And nowadays it's just like, email your favorite streamer. Email your favorite social media influencer. Even if you've never met face to face. And that's totally not creepy at all. I don't know, sometimes I feel like there are weird expectations that people have about people who stream and do YouTube on the internet. Like, if they have an email for contacting them, that some people think that automatically means that, oh, he wants to be my friend, my specific friend for me. This is his personal email address for all his buddies. Like, no, that's a business email. That's for like business inquiries. This age of like streamers and YouTubers being your friend on the couch next to you. Some people might take that a little bit too seriously. Too literally. Going to Shooting Star Summit, gonna give a letter to Merlo. Nerdy Drifter, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the chicken coop. Grab a nest, get comfy, and enjoy the emotes. I have made them myself for your own personal use, and I'm glad that you enjoy them enough to pay for them. You are Merlo, correct? The name's Pericary. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done.
A letter from me? From Merlin in Starborn Valley? Whoa, news from my dad. Is Merlin your granddad?
Granddad.
Thanks, Mr. Postman. My dad writes all the time because he worries about me. My sisters and I are totally bad about writing back, though. Maybe I ought to write him a little more often, huh?
You'd think as fortune tellers they could psychically link or something.
This is a treasure I've kept for a long time. I'm gonna give it to you as thanks. You could always come back and swap me something for it.
Sure. Gave me a star piece so I could immediately pay him with star pieces. I mean, it makes sense. Sorry you vanished? I don't feel bad. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to watch or not. I don't keep you hostage. As far as anybody else here knows. You needed to detox for a few and cool off. Hey, taking care of yourself is important. You come first for yourself. No problem, I understand. Let's see if any of these badges are worth getting right now. I have enough to buy any one. Money, money, lets Mario get twice as many coins as usual. I think it's too late for that. If this would have been a badge I should have for most of the game in order to maximize its use. Now, I don't know about that. Decreases Mario attack by 1, restores 1 HP each turn. That might be decent. Combine it with a power-up, and basically I just get a free HP each turn. Zap Tap, it's good to have for like utility purposes in case somebody like tries to combo me. Let's buy it! I've been wanting it for a while. It costs 4 BP, but we'll put it on if we really need it. And also puppies need hugs. If you got a puppy, then sometimes you just got a hug. And we'll also get HP Drain. Make enemies fail to attack Mario every once in a while. How much BP does this cost? 3. Nah. That might be useful for a Danger Mario strat, but we ain't doing that. I'm also gonna buy an HP Drain. And that'll be good for now. Yeah. We're gonna get tons more star pieces soon. Don't even worry about it. Dun da da da. Bum 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 ba da da. Ba da da. Ba da da da. So yeah, PS5. Presentation was a lot better than I expected. I've said that before. If any of those games they showed during the presentation are launch titles, I would actually be kind of surprised. It still feels early to definitively say. Like, the developers themselves are probably not sure. They're just working as hard as they can because probably the release date for the PS5 itself is still up in the air. And that makes sense. Like, some of these games, you look at the Resident Evil 8 trailer, or rather, if you look at the website for Resident Evil 8, it says, releasing 2021 tentative. And I've watched a streamer talk about this. 2021 tentative probably means 2022. Because why would you say you're not even certain if it's releasing in 2021? That does not mean the beginning of 2021. That means, like, it could be a while, folks. And with Capcom's history, somebody noticed that they usually... We get another letter from Bruce. Bobette Stalker, great. People notice that Capcom only releases Resident Evil games at the beginning of a year. So, if they missed the beginning of 2021, it's gotta be 2022. Flower Finder times 1 plus Flower Saver times 2 plus Happy Flower times 2. Is that how you make things free? Or are you just saying that's like the way to get super awesome loads of flower points? I mean, I don't doubt it. That sounds like a lot of flower badges. But, too late to tell me that.
Bombay, I love you. 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 Please understand how I feel. I love you. You're Bruce.
Would you like to read more letters? Not after that one. All right, let's burn that one too. And Bombette, we are going to the courthouse right now. We're gonna get you that restraining order. Don't even worry. Oh boy. Watt got a letter from her mother. Watt's mother is a character? Eh? I got the Nerdy Drifter's letter. Oh boy. I'm sorry, my name's not Bombette. Take a drink every time he says I love you. You guys want to die? Here you go.
What? Thank the stars that you're safe. I was so worried. When you first disappeared, we were completely baffled. No one would help us and we couldn't find a clue. Then we went to Toad Town and heard about the toy box. I was pretty sure you'd be okay in there for a while, but I was still worried. Please give my deepest thanks to those who saved you. Come home soon, your mother.
Would you like to read more letters? I don't think there are any more new ones. Oh, there's one for Lanky Lester. From Flight? Who the heck is Flight? Gee, I wonder how Bruce feels about her. I think he might be interested, but jury's still out. Flight. Dear Spike, you turned coat. You're hanging around with Mario. I'll never forgive you, you big traitor. I heard that your real name is Lackey Lester, too. I never even heard such a silly name. I'm gonna call you Lackey Lester from now on. The only way you could earn my respect now would be to beat Lord Bowser. Yeah, right. Do that and I'll forgive you. Flight, a Team Lakitu. A Team Rocket. Blasting off again! I like how the partners come out to read the letter, but they have zero emotional reaction to it. Man, he thinks I'm a traitor. We used to go to high school together. What a bummer, man. He just needs to see the light. Traveling with Mario is way more relaxing. He actually wins because he's a hero. You know, you watch My Hero Academia, All Might always wins. Spike, not Lucky Lester. No. They can't use that name anymore because there's gonna be a Spike in Origami King, so that's gonna just ruin everything. You can't have two characters named the same in an RPG. That's just confusing. I constantly forget he wants to be called Spike. I don't forget. I refuse. Shiver Sensation. Mario Masters Crystal Palace. Mario went to the Shiver region to look for the last Star Spirit and discovered the legendary Crystal Palace at the top of Shiver Mountain. This palace is said to have been built and dedicated to the Star Spirits. Bowser's evil followers, however, had taken it over. Mario put those goons on ice and saved the last Star Spirit. Now, with all the Star Spirits together, they're on their way to Shooting Star Summit. It's finally time to head for Bowser's Castle. Good luck, Mario! This news bulletin is more aware of Mario's adventure than any other actual Toad. They're actually cheering him on. That's actually rare in an RPG. Every time in an RPG you go back to the main town and they're just saying the same old like, oh, isn't the Millennium Festival just amazing? Like, no. Like, this news evolves with our journey. It's relevant. It's up to date. I can trust this news source. Stars. It's a heart. Now I can draw a note. I love scribbling. A little toad. Beautiful. 10 out of 10 poetry. Look, man, in today's day and age, Lester is a very rebellious name. Lester is the name of, like, a tough biker dude who weighs at least, like, 350 pounds of pure muscle. Lester could beat you up. Lester steals your truck and your wife. And you're not even mad at it because he's Lester. He's so cool. Right? Lester is a name to be proud of. We need to deliver a letter to the Yoshis. No problem, we can do that. We also need to get a Goom Nut. Goom Nut. We wanted to make a Goom Nut cake for Koopa Koot. We need a cake mix from the toy box and a nut from Goomba Village. It is gonna be so surreal to go back there after all this time. Do-do-do-do-do-do. PV Gamer is getting flashbacks from Thousand Year Door and the Piantas when he lost his ring. Oh yeah! He actually had to say it that many times. Oh, I remember having to do that. I remember having to voice that. Oh boy. I think I actually said it as many times as the dialogue did. If it wasn't for my tumbler of water next to me, I would have died. Of dehydration! Pericari, what's up? Send the letter.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Whoopee! Yippee! Hooray! You came back, Mario! You came to hang with a fight! Tell us all about your adventures over the sea! If you do, we'll tell you all the tricks we played while you were away!
Thanks for the hydrate. Lester, don't take your egg. Is your egg your wife? Why is your wife an egg? I don't know if she's of age. A Red Yoshi kid. Ah, you must be the one. My name's Pericari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. My Pericari voice has turned into Goofy, but like serious dad Goofy from Goof Troop or Goofy movie. Another letter, duly delivered. A postman's job is never done.
Thanks, I wonder what it is. Oh, my pal made up a new game. I gotta play this later. He also wants me to come over to his town and play with him sometime. But how can I get there? Oh well, maybe someday I'll be able to cross the sea and hang out. It's really funny because I was just writing him a letter about a game I made up. Mr. Pericari, will you help? Here, deliver my letter to the Toad Kid who asked you to send this one to me. Could you? Thanks.
Kids, learn how to text. It's way more convenient. Also, there's a pipe right here. You don't need to cross the sea. Well, actually, you need to swim. Yoshis are notoriously bad at swimming. At least ones that live on tropical islands. Just look at the Yoshis on Isle Delfino. They come into contact with any body of water and they instantly disintegrate. How horrifying. You remember having pen pals. Kids these days won't ever know. When I was in, I want to say, 3rd grade, we had a little project to make a pen pal. We were told that if you write a letter and address it to specifically any kid from any high school in X city, the post office would actually attempt to like send it to a random high school. Not high school, elementary school. Because I was in elementary school when we did the project. And the goal was to let us have pen pals that we might keep through the rest of our lives. That was always pretty shady, but apparently some of the kids in my class got responses back? I could only imagine what would happen if one of those letters ended up in the hands of, like, somebody very dangerous. My letter never got returned, so you know, forever alone.
So you're gonna say Princess Peach, huh?
Wait a minute. I got a letter for you. Did you know that Blue's Clues is still going on? Did you know that instead of that mailbox popping in, they just check email now? On the one hand, it's cool that they're improving with technology, but on the other hand, that was iconic. The mailbox like popping into your house, singing the whole song. We just got a letter, your dainty correct. My name's Pericari, I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Yeah. And Mrs. Salt and Mr. Pepper, or Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper, I forget. They have more than one kid now. I remember Paprika back in the day. They have like 3 kids. They've been busy in the past 20-something years. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so many spices. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done.
Wow, thanks a lot. You're much faster than the old postman, that's for sure. That Yoshi kid is a really good pen pal, huh? He writes really long letters. It sounds like there's always something fun going on over where he is. Lucky Yoshi. We should write back again. What do you think we ought to write about? I don't know. Let's think about it later. By the way, I want to ask you for a favor, Mr. Pericari. Could you deliver this? It's a letter for Uncle Frosty of Starboard Valley. He's my uncle. He's out there taking care of lots of star kids. It sounds like a hard job. He has to chase him around all the time. At least that's what he says in the letters he sends. Anyway, I wrote him a letter to take his mind off work. I know it's far from here, but I'd really appreciate it.
Fine! We're going! I mean, that's the point of this area. That's the point of this, like, segment. I'm, staving off the end of the game as long as possible. Oh, wait! You know what else we got? Enough money to go buy, a little present from Rip Cheeto. Personally, I prefer the air. You prefer airmail? A lot faster. You got Falco in Smash. Pretty nice. I like how Smash Brothers basically solidified that Falco, for some reason, has a New York accent. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not surprised. Apparently, like, the most famous pizzeria in the history of New York is called Lombardi's. Or, like, supposedly the first pizzeria in New York, I think, is the history of that. Maybe that's where he got his name, Falco Lombardi.
My good sir, you can't do without this one.
That's not the voice I gave him. Something like PS1 Hagrid.
My good sir, you can't do without this one. It's worlds better than the last one, but for you, the price is the same. 64 coins. Hi, the eminent Rip Cheeto. You'll sleep better knowing you've bought it, for you are a man of great taste. How about it? Do you have a deal or not?
I'll bite.
Oh, this is unfortunate. You have too much stuff.
Gosh, dang it. Don't make me go check in Mr. Pebbleman. I'ma eat this potato. Could be used for a good recipe. I can just go buy another one. It's fine. Not buy, but like, take another one. It's free. I just gotta go to the Toad House. The Toad House in Shiver City. That's it? 64 coins for a lice shroom?
Well done, my good man. I thank you deeply. Now, if you thought that item was good, I have something even better at the same price. 64 coins. But I warn you, this offer's only good right now. You'll be kicking yourself if you miss this opportunity.
That's not even a good price for a lice shroom. You can buy them for 50 in the Boo Mansion. I don't have space. I don't have space. I'm gonna do it again. There's gotta be a point to this. But that's the second thing I bought from him. The first was I believe a star. You know what, I'm just gonna check in some stuff. First one was a star piece, I believe. I have enough coins to buy a house in Toad Town. That's what you think. But the rent... There's no rent control in Toad Town. Princess Peach refused to pass that law and it skyrocketed. It costs like 10,000 coins. I can't afford that. You'd be in debt forever. We already know Princess Peach is a terrible lawmaker. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna get rid of the snowman. And I'm gonna get rid of... one of these life rooms. Yeah. Pretty good. Dun, 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 dun. Did I know if I get a perfect score on the 9-block minigame, that I get 999 coins? That is hard. I've attempted it before. But that's a pretty good way to actually max out your money. If you have a pretty good, like, capital to start with. Neat. Well, now I know. Probably not gonna do it. Maybe I will? I don't know. It is useful to have a lot of coins in this game. Just buy all the badges. But for now, we're buying Rip Cheeto stuff. Alright, Rip. Don't rip me off. Ah! Bump attack! Lets Mario destroy a weaker enemy in the field by hitting it. Wait. Don't I already have something like this?
Well done, my good man. I thank you deeply. Now, if you thought that item was good...
Again? Let's do it. I don't care. Repel gel. Okay, that's not worth it. We're done. We're out of money. Let's go. It's statistically impossible without save states. Well, that's not gonna work for me. I'm serious. This is on a real Nintendo 64. I'm sure it's not statistically impossible, but we calculated the odds the last time we played. We basically had to pick every right one, like, perfectly, because I think there's only 10 blocks that show up. So yeah. None of his stuff is ever worth it. But the bump attack badge, though. I'm assuming that's different from the first attack badge. Ah, wait, what? Lets Mario destroy a weaker enemy with a first strike. Lets Mario destroy a weaker enemy in the field by hitting it. But hitting an enemy in the field is a first strike? It doesn't make sense to me. And this one costs way more BP. Bump attack basically gives it, if an enemy would give me 0 star points, if you touch them, you skip the whole fight. Ah. So that's straight up like easy travel. Got it. Okay, thank you for explaining that. I was confused. Yeah. That's kind of worth it, but I'm never gonna put it on. It's nice because the first attack, like you still have to actually do something. Chuck Gizmo! And the bump attack is just, you know, free travel. But we got shortcuts already.
Go Whiz! It's everyone's favorite quiz master, Chuck Gizmo! Want to try the quiz?
Yeah.
Go Whiz! Then let's get to the question. The question.
What will you receive when you get the right answer in a quiz? It's me! You receive me! What does that imply? That's kinda creepy. Wait a minute. This game's rated E for everyone. Oh, you get me, huh? You're right. Meet me tonight. Uh-oh.
Mamma mia! Correct! Congratulations! Here's your star piece.
Christmas subs!
Toasty!
You correctly answered 10 questions so far. Good luck next time. Well, so long, farewell till we meet again. We get a chicken then. No, you get Mario. You get a clone of Mario. Must be one of those dupli ghosts. Ooh, you know what? We can check out Mario's pad. Mario's house. My favorite bit of Mario RPG. When you go back to Mario's house in the beginning of the game, it's called Mario's pad. All casual like. Aw, man. Luigi's not hanging out on top of the block anymore. I missed my chance to get him.
Princess Peach is still caught way up there in the sky. Come on, Mario. You're a hero, bro. You have to save her.
How do I know you're not a dupli ghost? Bam! Anybody remember them rats? Worst ad campaign ever. I saw a YouTube video of like the fall of Quiznos, because they had pretty good subs. They weren't as good of a deal as Subway, but they were tastier. Like, I will straight up say that. They were delicious. I used to always get like toasted turkey subs from them. But the ad campaign was always like these weird paper cutout rats that play guitar and look... Why? I don't think even they know what they were doing. How long am I gonna avoid the endgame? We're not doing it tonight. If I do it tonight, I might as well finish the game. We're saving it for next time. We're taking care of the in-between stuff. We're doing all the letter delivery, all the Koopa stuff. So if you're here for story, I will not blame you if you want to duck out now. Like, hey, I want to get the most out of this game. This is the first time I'm playing it. 0-4, the streak continues. Joe Cube losing all your eggs. Congratulations. I'm so proud. Why is Mr. Wood?
Dear Mario, how are you holding up? It's so sunny in Philadelphia, always. Charlie, peace has returned here. Lily's in her own little world as usual. Rosie is spreading a rumor that you're interested in her. I hear that Petunia is singing your praises across the land. As you know, I can't move from this spot, but I'm content to watch the bulbs frolic. Good luck to you, Mario. All the flower fields is wishing to the stars that your dreams will come true. Wise Mr. Wood.
I can't believe I missed the opportunity to give him the Frank Reynolds voice. Give him Danny DeVito. When it was actually his chapter. I feel I feel like it could have been so great. Lorax, you know? Yeah.
Somebody said to me that the way will open when you use a scarf and a bucket. What? A scarf for a snowman? Wouldn't it melt him?
Luigi, it's an insulator. It doesn't necessarily make him warm. And this is why you're not the main character.
Yesterday, I got stuck in the trapdoor when I was entering my secret room. Have I been using it too much? Or am I putting on weight? I'd better oil it to make it open easier.
Maybe it's wearing out faster than you expect.
Luigi. It's a stone, Luigi.
I've been reading the diary. Yeah, absolutely. I guess that's the last entry. Oh, Luigi. Little do you know the adventures you'll encounter in the next game. What happens if I run out of side objectives? I am not gonna run out of side objectives. For the simple reason that we gotta go all the way with Koopa Koot's errands. Ooh, what are these? Dodge Master makes the action command work more frequently? What do you mean work more frequently? Does it just randomly not work sometimes? I'm assuming it makes the timing window larger? That's what makes sense to me. So let's get some cake mix from the toy box, and then we'll also get a Goom Nut. Nut! Bow, bow, ba, ba, da, da. I would love to play more Shantae. I've learned after years of variety streaming, I can't go too long without playing, like, the main game. There was a point where I was playing entirely too many games at once, even more so than I usually play too much at once. But basically, it was at a point where every day of my stream was a different game. Let me see if I remember which place has the cake mix. Let's go to the pink station. So if people are only in the stream for one specific game, they'd have to wait a week between each stream. So that was not, like, fun for a lot of people. If they miss the stream even once, that's like, oh, I guess I have to wait 2 weeks. Nut! Colonel, I'm trying to get a nut and some cake mix so I can get all caked up. Sakurai removed my butt from Super Smash Brothers. He removed it, Colonel. How can I be dummy thick without some cake? I need to cake up. Colonel, it's important. Where's the cake mix, Colonel? Let's go. What are the ingredients you need for a cake in real life? You need some cake mix, you need some egg. Egg is very important. Every time you eat cake, remember to thank your local chickens. Do 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 do. Boo doo doo doo. I have a feeling. My feeling is wrong. I seem to remember the cake mix shy guys were like one of these areas to the left. Was it the first one? It might just be the first one. Pink, let's go. Let's go. This toy box. When I first... Are the wheels butterscotches? I might have just noticed that. I was very excited when my theory about how this thing works came true.
I think our little track problem will be fixed if you pull down that lever. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Pull it or not. Up to you.
When I found out that you could bring a toy train from the outside world in here and it becomes a real one.
Well, I'll be. Just as I expected. We should have moved that lever a long time ago. We're leaving. All aboard.
In a world where everything can possibly attack you with boos and shy guys, whatnot, I'm not surprised that toads are scared to things as simple as pull levers. They want to wait for a big, strong Mario to do it. He's the biggest guy they know. That's why they think he's strong. But he's just a, you know, a tubby little clamor. Ooh. Alright, does anybody know which area has the cake mix Shy Guys in it? I have vague memories, but they are not, like, lining up with what I remember. Toad's got, like, what? 3 HP, no defense, and no special attacks? Feels bad. You know what they do have, though? They know about timed hits. So on a technical level, Toads are great at battle. They're the ones that give the tutorials to Mario in all the Mario games, in all the Mario RPGs. So, like, if you gave a Toad the right equipment, maybe they could be ready for battle. They're just not courageous enough. I would love to see it. I would love to see a chapter of a Mario RPG where a Toad gets all decked out with, you know, weaponry. Maybe give him a gun. A gun that shoots, like, tiny miniature bullet bills. Instead of RoboCop, he's Totocop. The Toadinator.
Give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Do. This is it. This has got to be it. Oh yeah. Give me that cake. You want this cake? I need it. You want this cake? I want it. I just have to make sure I have enough space for it. Jump it. Look how strong we are now. After all this time, these Shy Guys used to be a threat. Yep. Hi. For a Shy Guy, you're pretty outgoing. Bada boom. Here we go. So, okay, I will ask this question. Well, which of you guys are down for the finale of this to be on Monday? And which one of you would be down to, say, watch it if it were to be tomorrow? We'll see. I usually don't stream on the weekends, but for special occasions, I'll make time for it. It's not like I'm not around on the weekends, but I want to have breaks every now and then. It's just easiest for me to stream on the weekdays because I know I'm not doing anything besides working tomorrow. For the weekends, it's like sometimes friends are only free to do things either online or offline on the weekends. So ironically, even though weekends are when a lot of people would watch streams, it's when I'm the most busiest, quote unquote. Rather than Monday? Nice. Okay, we'll do it Monday then. Tomorrow, if there's a stream, I'll let you guys know, but it will not be this game. Maybe Shantae, because I feel bad about not playing it. We got cake mix, all we need is the goom nut. Nut time. Pizza time. Bum. You know, I think yesterday or the day before was the 1-year anniversary of when Banjo and Kazooie were revealed for Smash. I wonder why it's taken so long to really know. This does not look like what the Goom Nut looked like in the fight against the Goomba King. Let's get rid of the Thunder Rage. Because I'm not getting rid of Peblito. He's our little baby boy. Getting rid of Thunder Rage. It's a hazel Goom Nut. You know, that sounds a lot more delicious. I do have some dark chocolate hazelnut ice cream. Don't get rid of Pable. He's our friend. Do you get rid of your friends? Only if they're chickens? Wait, there's Quizmo? I missed him. I'm blind. Quiz! There he is. Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Wanna try the quiz? Yeah. I ditched Egg. No, I left him in the very protective care of a shopkeeper. He's still in there? He's fine. Oh, I ditched Egg Jr., you mean? I don't care about him. He's not my friend, he's my son. Wait, that sounds worse if I leave him behind. Question! What is the name of the smart toad living in Toad Town? Rusty. Smarty. Toasty? Egg Jr.'s an ice block. He's preserved. Although we didn't see him on the way back, so I think he's fine. Correct! Congratulations! Here's your star piece. Yeah. Correctly answered 11 questions so far. Good luck next time. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Till we meet again. The music in the Goomba Village reminds me of those Mario's early learning games on the Super Nintendo. Has anyone ever played those or seen the time that Vinesauce corrupted them? I used to play those when I was a wee babby all the time. You would actually play as like Princess Peach or Mario and Luigi and just like carry letters over to spell out words. Like Babby's first Mario. Maybe, you know, I could just grab those cartridges from my home, from my parents' house, and stream them someday just to see if my memory of them is as accurate as I think they are. Mario educational games. Something you don't really see nowadays. Mario teaches typing. Not gonna lie, that's one game that taught me how to type. The other game that taught me how to type?
Typing of the Dead.
Nut. And cake. Babby's first Mario game stream. Yeah. You'd like it? Oh, heck yeah. I'll dig them up. Next time I'm over at my parents' house, we'll try it. You got the big cookie. A huge cookie baked by Tasty restores 20 FP.
Come back anytime, hon. I look forward to it.
Waiting for the day that Tasty finally snaps. There's nobody who's that nice. Let's see. Which way? We're going over to Koopa Town?
Flavor Town.
You learned Mario teaches typing on floppy disks. Did you actually have the floppy disks back in the day? Don't copy that floppy. Little did you know, if you pirate a Mario game on a floppy disk, when you launch it, Wario comes out of your computer and eats your head off.
But look guys, look. One of my greatest achievement, Wario Land 4 on Game Boy Advance.
Why is that a meme? I didn't forget. Wait. One that shows nutty cakes. Secret ingredient is the Goom Nut. Why? Why did... I cooked the right ingredients, didn't I? You're not telling me the order mattered. Why did I make a cookie? I was trying to make a cake. Oh my god, you're telling me because I put the nut first, it made a cookie instead? That doesn't seem right. Wait! Wait! I'm salty. Tasty, you fraud. You're not a real chef. You didn't make what I asked you to. Can someone confirm if that happened just because I picked the nut first? I didn't think it mattered. What the hell? Yo, that's messed up. That's messed up. Tasty, I'm gonna leave you a bad review on Yelp.com. I knew it. This was the day she finally snapped. She couldn't take my constant requests day after day anymore. At least you think Mario Teaches Typing was on floppy disks. I think it was too. I'll tell you, when I played it, it wasn't because I bought it. Nope. I would have had no idea where to buy a physical copy of that. I would love to own one though. Even if the floppy disks are... Even if the floppy disks are like totally unreadable anymore. Like demagnetized and everything. Just to own a piece of history, right? Jumpu. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Much of our party members could absolutely bop these Shy Guys like immediately. But I'm bad if she explodes. Okay, we'll try the cake first next time. What do I think of Jesse McCartney's hit song, Beautiful Soul? I'll tell you guys right now, I am super uncultured. And I don't know, like, all of the songs and all of the movies that are popular. So I have no idea if I've ever known that song before. Also, we got a raid! OMG, it's GB! Well. Brad, thanks for giving GB it's a shout out. It's a shout out? OMG, it's a shout out for OMG, it's GB. You're playing Resident Evil 7. Nice. How was that? Did you spoop your pants? I won't tell. I promise. There's a little spoop in there. It happens to the best of us. Let me tell you. You got an ad. All right, I'll wait. Gamer Boy Yeet, what's up? Welcome, Raiders. Defencore, what's up? Oh, you look familiar. What's up, everybody? We are playing Paper Mario. We've just finished Chapter 7, so taking care of the in-between chapter stuff before the last chapter of the game. We're not gonna get to the last chapter of the game. We're doing, the errands for Koopa Koot. And you know those are gonna take a long time. A long time! Well, we're doing the best we can. You played Resident Evil 7 in the dark. Hey, I played Resident Evil 7 in VR. So, that's a step above darkness. Darkness. That's playing it in another dimension entirely and actually having the monsters come at you. I think one of the oldest clips on my channel is of me playing Resident Evil 7 in VR and getting jumped by one of the monsters spawning behind me and peaking the microphone with how loud I yelped. If you'd like to go find that, be my guest. I've kept it up for a reason because I actually quite enjoy that clip. Oh, GB, it's what? It's what? What's up? At least I hope you're having fun. Is this your first time playing it? I have never finished Resident Evil 7 before. I'm guessing you're playing it because of Resident Evil 8 getting confirmed. Let me know if that's the case. Uh-oh. We're full on items again. I'ma get rid of this cookie because it made me very angry. Yeah. Goodbye, cookie. Also, before we go bake it, I'm gonna go save, just to make sure there are no surprises. You played Resident Evil 7 with a USB steering wheel. Oh, really? Does it work? How do you, use the axe? How do you reload your gun? I don't know if I believe you. Did you play it in VR with a steering wheel? Burn the chicken. No! Fry the chicken! Guys, don't waste perfectly good food. Save it up. Defencore is gonna lurk away. You're watching a movie. Ooh, enjoy the movie. Get some popcorn ready. And, share some popcorn with me. You know, chickens love popcorn. I think I've heard somewhere you're not supposed to give chickens popcorn or corn because they actually can't digest it. Gosh dang Mario's comically small pockets. At least in Thousand Year Door, you could get items that increase your, inventory space. Cake first. And then the nut. Tasty, you better get the clue. What exactly I want to cook.
Tra-la-la!
You don't have the hand turny thingy. You don't have the hand turny thingy? What do you mean? Wait, this is a cookie. How does that not make a cake? Wait, something's not right here. Something's not right here. Hold on. Big cookie my butt. I'm resetting the game. I'm making sure I'm doing this right. What is this? Something's not right here. Paper Mario cooking guide. Or if anybody knows off the top of my head what I'm doing wrong with the cake, feel free to tell me. Let's see. Am I not using the right goom nut? Nut. Cake. Cake.
Hey.
Delicious. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. We're playing Portal. Nutty cake. Wait, what? It's just the goom nut? Really? It doesn't use cake mix at all? I thought, wait. I had specifically read another guide that had said it was the result of a goom nut and a cake. I was lied to! Oh my goodness. Cooking the wrong recipe? Well, he said the secret ingredient is the goom nut. I don't think he said he actually used cake mix. This must be a mistranslation. It's probably like a nut-based dessert in Japan that actually isn't a cake. You'll happily eat the cookie. Alright, Goku. Get over here, I'll give you the cookie. It's from an alternate universe, so you might have to tear through some dimensions. It's fine. Just the nut. Why does it say peace was never an option? Because that's the image that gets thrown up when I want to throw up. You also can't give chickens chocolate or they'll steal the Declaration of Independence. Don't tell the chat my secrets. Look, Nicolas Cage can never be allowed to find the treasure. We can't let him have that happiness. Nutty cake. For centuries, chickens have been in war against Nicolas Cage. We are allied with the bees on that one. He is an affront to nature, we can't let him go on. Yellow Pikachu's got a good clip. You found it! You found the centuries-old clip of me playing the PSVR. Dixie, thanks for the follow. Let's see. We have the cake. Let's go back to Koopa Town. I'm a strange chicken. You guys know it. Troll guide. I feel like even they don't know the actual answer. They just assumed. They just assumed. You gotta protect Doggo, but he angry. Why is he angry? Did you do something to scare him? Is there a storm going on? Are you still talking about... You're still talking about Smash. Alright.
Bouncing bombs! Hi ho, you big time, Mario! Oh, this is heavenly! I'm naughty for this cake! Here's a reward for you. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this!
1 coin. What else you got for me? This is gonna take a while.
Oh, unlucky, you came at the perfect time, young man. Can you see? Wait, do me another favor. Oh, I'm very kind of you. I guess the younger generation's not so bad after all. Well, the new fella usually asks for favors, but I must tell you, there's quite a racket coming from next door. It's far too loud. Say, you and Cooper are friends, no? Well, it's his house, and he should keep his guests from raising a ruckus. I can't sleep with all the noise. Can you go over there and complain for me? Just tell them to put a lid on it. Go as soon as you can. I'm at the end of my rope. Tell me when they quiet down. I have your word.
I know why they're arguing. I know they're arguing because of Bombette. Shall we protect her from this dangerous occurrence? Did I know that Nicolas Cage escaped from an island with James Bond? I believe it. He was in the background of a James Bond movie. You just never saw him. Get that 1 coin and enjoy it. No! I refuse. It is costing me more than 1 coin to do some of these missions. It's like, oh yes, sonny, run to the store and buy me a tasty tonic and or a life room. This should cover it. Hands you 1 coin. Grandpa, life shrooms have not cost 1 coin since the 1920s.
Oh, Bombette. Shut up, shut up, shut up. The neighbors are starting to complain about your noise. Quit your belly aching. Oh, Bombette, please don't say that. Please. Don't you care how I feel? Oh, shut up. Enough already. Stop brooding over her.
Alright. Looks like there's only one way we can diffuse this situation.
Oh, Bombette.
You be quiet now. It's no use selling my name. Yelling my name even. I'm off on an adventure doing very important things. I have enough to think about without your puppy love. And besides, you're not my type. I've told you that before, so calm down before you blow a fuse.
Bombette. Oh. Don't. Oh. Oh, you made her angry. I feel bad for you, but man, you talk way too much. You need to play it cool or she'll never like you at all. I'm sure she'll come around one of these days if you can just...
At this rate, no. Bombette, do not. Do not take the man. He's got issues. Deep-seated ones. He needs a therapist. Or a bomb defusal expert. Listen, that 1 coin got him through the 1910s. Well, if I can get it appraised at a pawn shop, best I can do is 1 the coin. Sorry, no. 1 coin for this coin.
Gallivanting groove, guys! You're the man, Mario! Amazing! Stunning! Finally, some peace and quiet. Did those punks make a fuss? Now I can finally go back to sweet dreamland. Boy, I miss Kirby. You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody, though. I've got a reputation to keep.
3 star shards.
Oh, you don't have to be so polite. Take this.
Nice. That's what he says when he has something actually decent to give me. Glad you enjoyed the voice acting, GB. Yeah. Did I play RE7 on PC and VR? Sorry, I didn't answer that question. It's not on VR on PC. People were waiting for Capcom to add official support for that. There are ways to hack VR onto Resident Evil 7 PC, but it's not like officially supported by the game like it is on PSVR. I played it on PSVR, had a fun time, but I would like to play it again on PC without all that. I would like to play it on PC with VR, just I want it to be official. The hack costs money, so that's why I haven't tried it yet. But maybe someday. I do want to finish RE7 before RE8 comes out. With, they're calling him Depressed Dump Truck Chris. Capcom cannot decide what Chris Redfield looks like from game to game. He is entirely different every single time. Like Resident Evil 1, he's thin. Resident Evil 5, he's bulky boy. Resident Evil 7, he goes back to thin and he's like no chin. In Resident Evil 8, he goes back to being a wide wall of human meat. Make up your mind. Is this the effect of like the T virus or something? It's the effect of the C virus, the Chris virus. That's what makes him go from like bulky to thin every single game. We still don't know what his role is in Resident Evil 8. Just my favorite part of that trailer is when he goes up to Ethan and he does the bang bang bang. I'm sorry, Ethan. And Ethan just lets out this why. That is like the most genuine why I've ever heard in a video game. Now he's a daddy. Am I a daddy? Or is Chris Redfield a daddy? I thought the whole point was he wanted Leon to continue the Redfield bloodline. A long time, can you believe I just...
Well, the upshot is I don't really need any help. Except, you know all those boos living in the Boo Mansion? Well, one of them has an old photo of mine. So, well, I'd like you to ask them if they'd give it back. And if you don't mind, could you hurry up about it? You promise you'll go?
Yeah. When you say old, you mean...
Oh, you know, about 100 or 200 years. What? I'm a turtle. Of course I lived that long.
Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quiz master, Chuck Quiz Money. Would like to try Then let's get to the question. Question: what does Chris Redfield look like? That's a trick question. How many buildings are there in Koopa Village? What do you mean that's 6? 3 on each. 3 on each area. Got him. Sweet, thank you. Man Burritos, what's up? Oh, hi. You calling Koopa Koot your daddy? Are you? I mean, maybe your granddaddy. I don't judge. I am, of course, a chicken. Yeah, I have no relation to this Koopa Koot. I swear. Ba-do-do-do. If you want to know, you can do the remainder of these tasks. This is the last part before the end of the game, so I'm assuming I can do all of these already. So yeah, we're taking care of it. And that'll be like the last thing we do before the end of the stream. That way we're all ready to just blaze through the last chapter of the game. I think that makes sense. I like how this is sort of partitioned out. So where are we going right now? We need to go to the Booze Mansion, and we also need to deliver a letter to... Starborn Valley. Stardew Valley. That's morbid. He's really old. The turtle, dude.
Wait, how old are you? 140 and still young!
Oh, crush. Finding Nemo is just a very pleasant movie, isn't it? It makes you feel, it makes you laugh, it makes you cry. And my 9th grade science teacher made us watch it like every year because he was like the sponsor of the field trip club in high school. And that was the only movie he would ever bring on each field trip. Do 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 do. That's not right. Where am I even going? I'm getting lost. Let's go Boo Mansion first, because that I just passed. You can tell I'm getting sleepy, can't you? Ow. If I want to know the amount of tasks left, look at the amount of chickens in Yellow Pikachu's message. Oh. I believe it. That's a lot. Good thing we're just knocking it all out. The rewards are all going to be star pieces anyway. That's not... Oh. His friend dies and keeps the photo. Oh, you're saying that the Boo might have been Koopa to begin with? I kind of like that idea, though. I kind of do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Which one of these is actually the shortcut? I'm getting lost. Was it this way? I think it's this way. Yes, 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 yes. Did you miss the chicken attack? No, you did not. Here it comes. Uh-oh. Ghost chickens!
Run, Sushi! No! Birds love to eat fish.
Not gonna lie, I really like eating sushi. Alright, which one of you fellas knows Koopa Koot?
Hey, what can I do for you? An errand for Koopa Koot? Huh? Well, too bad for you. Koopa Koot's been known to use people, you know.
I figured.
His motto is, if it moves, use it until it drops.
I'm so glad this game is rated E.
We got in a couple fights over his personality way back when. Another one really bad one. After one really bad one, he started traveling a lot. This is a photo of us when he passed through these parts.
Just end that sentence and it becomes like something out of a Japanese horror movie.
This is a photo of us from when he passed. Take this and say hello to Koopa Koot for me.
Old photo. It's a picture of Koopa Koot? Maybe. I tried to read the description on my stream preview. Is this a picture of a young Koopa Koot? He wants this. Young Koopa Koot didn't have any pupils? That's creepy. Look at that. He was a ghost back then. Ghost chickens. Boo-doo. Boo-doo. $99. Panasonic Blu-ray. $99. Panasonic Blu-ray. Going back to town. Another thing about this game that just would not be if they were using modern technology like email. Ghost chickens, bent burritos, you knew exactly what you were doing. Well, no you didn't, because you requested it back before we were in the ghost mansion. You're in a ghost mansion, you summon ghost chickens.
Great clumping clubbers! I mean all of you, Mario! Oh, the days of my youth! Just look at me there, so young and vibrant. There was this utterly gorgeous, lovely, the passion.
You talking about your old sex life, dude? I can't.
As fast as I never look back. Anyway, enough of that. Take this as a token of my thanks. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this!
Coin. I don't know where this coin has been. I don't like it anymore.
You came at the perfect time, young man. Can you see a way to doing me another favor?
Oh, very kind of you. Use it till it drops. Bad Burritos knew. You're just that smart. You can see into the future. You got the ManokAdobo power. A vision!
I really haven't had a tasty meal in a Goomba's age. Miss Tasty's pasta would really hit the spot right now. Could you head to Toad Town and have a whip up a batch? Did you hear my belly crumble? I'm in ravenous. Please hurry up. Please don't let me starve.
Man, I literally got you a mushroom to keep you from dying. Are you sure you shouldn't be on life support right now? It's 1 in the morning. You gotta go. No problem, Lemmy. You've seen most of the story stuff. We're just taking care of business. Yeah. So, let me just look up the recipe so we don't enter another tasty cookie situation. Pasta, huh? Pasta is made up of Koopa leaf and pasta. Makes sense to me. Then again, a goom nut and cake mix also made sense to me, but you know. Have a good night, Lemmy fan. I'm glad you enjoyed. Have a good night. Koopa leaf. Yeah. And I know exactly where to get the dry pasta. Somewhere really dry. So dry it makes me want to hydrate. Quiz! Money is nasty, especially that money. Then let's get to the question. Quiz! Question of the following. Who is not a member of the Koopa Bros? I don't think there's a blue one? Yes, I remember being surprised at that. Congratulations! Here's your star piece. Nice. Did somebody say spaghetti? Super Mario in real life. Spaghetti! I want to invent a food item called paschetti. Because it seems universal that small kids don't know how to say spaghetti, and instead they say paschetti. I want to invent a food item that kids will accidentally order every time they want to buy paschetti. So that it will take the world by storm, because it'll be actually really tasty. What do kids like to eat? They like to eat sugar and sugar. I'm just gonna give them raw sugar. That's paschetti. That's the recipe, don't steal it. It's my 11 secret herbs and spices, but every single herb and spice is just sugar. Everything here is so cheap. Spaghetti. Somebody touch my spaghetti. Pizza, mac and cheese, chicken nuggets. OMGB, you're trying to get me hungry? I am what I eat, you know. The chicken nuggets especially sound tasty. Essentially everything you like. A man of simple tastes, but I can get down with it. Yes, you're pretty good. Spaghetti should be macaroni noodles that aren't cut, so they're long like spaghetti. Oh, maybe you're onto something. And then you can like fill it with cheese. and they just become like really long cheese sticks. Ah, maybe we're making culinary magic over here. Where am I going? Nice. Bop, bop, bop. You guys are making me hungry. What did you guys have for dinner? I had, some... Not the shawarma from that shawarma place, but, some... I think it's called chicken tarna. Which confuses me, because isn't Tarna the name of that guy from Metal Slug? Tarna! I don't really know. Because... if you're not using Fio in Metal Slug, you're playing as the wrong character. I'm sorry. Fio, best girl. Fio!
Tra-la-la!
You bake the pizza, you make your own dough. Wow, that sounds delicious. Can I come over? I want some. Pasta. It looks like a little turtle. Oh, it looks like a little turtle. If you look really closely, it even has like a head. I don't know if I like that. It's only presentation. It's like those cakes that look like tiny puppies. And then when, like, people like cut the cake in front of a dog and the dog freaks out because they think people are cutting into a puppy. It's kind of messed up. But also it's delicious. Probably. I hope it's delicious. We're going to the Koopa place. Did you know Ty the Tasmanian Tiger got a remaster? I think I heard of that. You remember playing it as a kid. Out of all the, like, the mascot platformers of that age, it's hilarious how none of them really survived. Especially because all the print ads at the time were specifically focused on how those mascots kick the other mascots' butts, like Mario and Sonic and Crash Bandicoot. Like, let me see. Ty Tasmanian Tiger ad. I think also Cow the Kangaroo got a remaster, and it's available for free right now. Oh, here's one. Here's an ad for Croc. And you guys, I think some of you guys know how Croc turned out. How did Croc find his competition? Crash Bandicoot, Mario, and Lara Croft. Why is Lara Croft involved? She's not a platformer. Delicious! Uh-huh. Yeah. Because Croc is the best out of all those games. You know it. Here's the Tasmanian Tiger ad. Don't even need any real text. Well, there's text at the bottom. Spyro, Crash, and Sonic. All in casts. Oh, this was an EA game? There's a new hero out there, and he's not gonna let anyone stand in his way. Look, he's just a render. Standing in the doorway. Is it implying that he beat these guys up? Or is he the only one that survived an ordeal? So cocky. So cocky. And it just makes it so much more hilarious in hindsight. Yeah, that was the ad. All in the hospital. Pre-order this! Should you pre-order Last of Us 2 if you want? It's up to you if you want to play it on launch day. Just, with any popular game, you know that a month later it's gonna drop to like $40. Specifically because everybody that just plays it once is already like selling it back, returning it. So, only if you're really, really excited to play it day one. Kupasta. That's the one. Lara Croft looking big. You know, when did she get that dump truck?
Floating Paragoombas! You're a man of action, Mario! This looks simply delicious. I swear, nobody should cook this dish besides Tasty. She's perfected the recipe, although it's a little bit cold. You know who would have delivered it faster? Croc. With his tank controls, he would have gotten here in record time. Here's a token of my gratitude. You don't have to be so polite. Take this.
Lara Dump Truck Croft. Okay. That was her nickname in college.
Oh, how very kind of you. I guess the younger generation isn't so bad after all. Well then, young fella, I don't usually ask for favors, but I seem to have misplaced my glasses, which is vexing. I suppose I must have dropped them somewhere.
You wear glasses?
Oh, you know what? I don't. Never mind. I haven't gone beyond the borders of Koopa Village, so logic suggests that they're somewhere in the village. Could you drop what you're doing and find them? I have your word, young fella.
This man. I should find the glasses and just stomp on them. Chuck Quizmo, have you seen any glasses? Quiz! I guess not. It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Wanna try the quiz? How many coins are needed to buy a mushroom at the shop in Koopa Village? 4? Yeah! Because the one in the desert costs 3, and I don't remember it being cheaper than that. Congratulations! Here's your star piece. You've answered 14. Good luck next time. So long, farewell. 6 to go. Oh, there are 20 questions? Nice, we're playing 20 questions with Chuck Quizmo. Gotta find some glasses. Gotta find some glasses. Have you seen glasses? Have you seen glasses? How about you? Colorado. I'm looking for an ancient artifact. It's called the Spectacles of Koopa Koot. To tell the truth, I'm itching to search for the lost palace in the north. I found that already. I'm looking. I'm looking. Ooh, leaf. 20 quests for Koopa Koot. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to go for 100% on this, actually. It's not fair that bad guys' wishes always come through and good guys' wishes don't. By the way, we get really angry just before we explode. I don't know about you, but I've heard that good guys' wishes get granted. Think Bob-omb's on the wrong side of history here. Oh, did you say something? Nope. 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 Yep. What was Koopa Koot doing, like, rummaging in a bush over here? Maybe he was trying to throw somebody a surprise party, but he forgot who it was. So he's just waiting for somebody who he didn't recognize. He didn't even remember.
Come again, Sonny?
Nope. The wishes of chickens don't get granted. You darn tootin', I make my own dreams come true. I'm an independent chicken who don't need no stars.
Hoppin' herb plant, you're a master sleuth, Mario. My eyesight's really gone downhill these last years. Now I can once again read books without any trouble. Technology's great, isn't it? Here, I'll give you this to show my gratitude. Take this. I've really been dragging my shell recently. I need a tart pick-me-up. Let's see. Fresh lime should do the trick. Can you go find one? Hurry up if you could. I feel as slow as a tortoise.
Fresh lime, he says. I gotta go all the way to the desert for that one. So Sapphire's gotta get some sleeps. You have a good rest of the stream. Hey, have a good rest of your night, Soul. Please get some good rest, okay? You got the weekend to look forward to. The faster you guys go to sleep, the faster the weekend comes. You guys are making a mistake by hanging around here. I'm warning you. You get the distinct feeling that he's taking advantage of Mario's kindness. What, Koopa Koot? Koopa use them until they drop if it moves, Koot? I don't think so. You're imagining things. Get rid of this leaf. Fresh lime. Maybe he'll like turn around and say, actually, I want a lemon. If he says that, we're done. Mitten's broadcast really wants that dynamic theme. Or pre-ordering The Last of Us. Do you really? How often? Oh, there's a star piece here. How often do you really look at the home screen of your PS4? I'll tell you what, I'm using the Tifa theme from buying Butterfingers candy. So, you know, that's all I need. Because I like Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I should pay the lady. Hello, welcome, feeling jolly, feeling blue. I'm Merlee, not for free. Spell out the glows, but who knows? Take a chance, cars dance. Oh, how lovely, very good, if you would. I'd pay as much as, man. 50. We'll save up. We'll save up. Maybe I'll do the 9-card minigame off stream or something. Look at Sushi trying to desperately keep up, but the fact that she is a fish makes it hard to move on land. Oh, I wish I was a fish. I have to go all the way to the desert. Goes into one pipe 7 feet away. Well, he doesn't know how easy it is. I want him to feel like I'm making this huge trek so that he gives me a better reward, right? If he's gonna use me, I gotta turn it right back on him. You reap what you sow. Mittens goes to the PS4 home screen all the time. Persona 5 theme plays all the time since it takes you a while to start a game. Well, in that case, why would you want to get rid of the Persona 5 theme and instead use the Last of Us theme? It won't have the same music.
My spidey spikes, are you for real, Mario? Mind-blowing, crazy! Meow, what a sour lime! That'll put a spring in my step. It's so sour you can see my lips wrinkling. Wait, no, I'm old. They're always wrinkled. You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody, though I've got a reputation to keep. You don't have to be so polite, take this.
3. I like that he gives you 3 at a time. It's like 3 every 3 quests, so it's like you get a star piece each time? Alright, what else?
I recently heard about a snack called a cookie.
Are you having a stroke, sir?
No! I just really like Kinglers from Pokemon. Cookie! It's supposedly delicious. I must confess that I have a sweet tooth. It's the only tooth I have left. So, do you think you could track one down? One of the ingredients is a Koopa leaf, but I have no idea what the other one is. Hurry up if you can. I need sweets post haste. Do I have your word?
I'm gonna guess cake mix. I'm gonna check the recipe guide. Cake mix and a Koopa leaf. It also works with cake mix and a stinky leaf, apparently. I kind of want to make that recipe instead. You know what? I don't have to go to the toy box. I have an extra cake mix in the check-in. Not wrong on the reward here. Thank you, Koopa Koot, for giving me something useful sometimes. 4 to go. Sony patent suggests AI could one day take over if a multiplayer opponent rage quits. Why does it phrase like that? Why does it phrase like that? AI could take over? Wait, how can Sony patent that? Nintendo's already been doing that for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That's how the online multiplayer in Brawl used to work. If the opponent happens to disconnect, then you just continue out the match with CPUs. And the game doesn't tell you. In a way, that was less jarring than if the match just stopped. At the very least, you got to keep playing. I wonder why they never kept that for the future Smash games. Especially for Smash Ultimate, when everybody has Wi-Fi, like, coming out of an old Nokia phone, probably. It feels like it with all the people I fight, sometimes. Alright, I got the recipe right this time. I know it. Koopa leaf. And cake mix. So now, it's kind of good that I ended up getting more cake mix. Because I needed it anyway. 4 left. We're almost there. Whoa! We're 4/5 of the way there. Cookie. Makes Mario electric, sleepy, or transparent. I would never want to take those chances. That sucks. Honestly, I'm surprised more games don't do that. Like any multiplayer game. Just to keep you in the game. Maybe like give you a little message that you have been disconnected. Feel free to keep playing, but you're not playing with real people anymore. Something like that. One of my biggest complaints about Smash Ultimate Online, and you know, everybody has a lot of complaints about it, but like, I understand that some of those things aren't really solvable unless Nintendo goes in and replaces all the netcode. Well, one thing is just the fact that you can't, when you're in an arena, you can't play while you're waiting to fight. So you're just stuck waiting for potentially like hours while people play their meme matches of like 15 minutes with the one-up flags, making sure that each fight goes to its fullest amount. Like, I just want to play, man. I don't care if it's like super serious. I don't even care if it's necessarily a one-on-one arena. I understand that people do 2-on-2s to get more matches in. But, you know, I don't want my one match for each hour to just be a meme fest of nobody actually trying to fight and just running away for 15 minutes. That's not my idea of fun.
Lines of albino dinos! You're world class, Mario! So this is the cookie everyone raves about. It does look good. I think I'll save it for later.
Don't save it, it'll go stale.
I'll give you this gift to show my gratitude. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this.
1 coin. Couple more. 3 more.
Well then, young fella, but there is one thing. I have an old friend, Boofred, who lives in Gusty Gulch. Can you go get a package for him? You may have a little trouble finding him since the boos there look pretty similar. I'm sure you can do it, though. A long time ago, when Goompa, Bootler, and I were traveling, we met the Boo and became fast friends. He recently sent me a letter saying there's a package there addressed to me. What are you waiting for? Go on, get it! I mean, please?
You got Oak's parcel. You're legitimate scared of Sony's thing. The full details are in the Discord. You know the article just phrased it like that to make it sound like there's like a malicious AI takeover. I'm sure it's not like any different from what Nintendo did with Smash Brawl. Let's see. When the first player quits or stops responding before the multiplayer game is completed, the first player is replaced by a computer simulator of the first player that selects actions based on probabilities calculated by the tracked actions of the first player. The multiplayer game is thus able to continue without interruption or disruption, and the first player's playstyle is preserved. If anything, that's pretty smart. That could mean a lot of things. Like how the amiibos in Smash Brothers supposedly learn by your playstyle. No, not really. They just have like predetermined sets of actions that the amiibo decides to use or not, depending on the data it's quote-unquote learned, but really just what you use more often. It's not anything like scary or advanced. Where am I going? We need to deliver a letter to Starborn Valley, and also we need to go to Gusty Gulch. Gusty Gulch fastest way is by going through the Boo Mansion. They're replacing you with a bot. They're trying to. You know it's not going to be any good. You think AI is anywhere near that complicated these days? No way. You want to know what AI would replace my playstyle? Just have an AI that runs around randomly and, you know, is distracted, never actually looks at the screen, just reads chat all the time. Have a chat going by, and then simulate how active the chat is. And the more active it is, the less good the AI plays. That's me, that's my playstyle. Multiplayer or single player. We're like 6 generations away from that. Possibly never. Because it never really feels like AI is progressing all that much in between console generations. It's less of a priority. There's a bunch of videos about like game theory, game design, on like how smart AI should be. And a prime example is stealth games. The more quote-unquote smart the guards are in a stealth game, the less fun people tend to have with a stealth game. Because when you do stuff like hide in plain sight or just turn around the corner and hope that they forget where you are, obviously that wouldn't work on a real person ever. But it's what we've come to expect to work in a stealth game, because you're supposed to feel like this badass who is a master of shadows and disguise. So in order to help you live the fantasy, they make the AI dumb on purpose. I remember there was like a whole bit about Crysis's AI, the first Crysis, on how they legitimately made the AI dumb to help stealth. But for the hard mode of that game, they kept the AI cranked up and as realistic as possible, so it actually makes it really hard to hide. And the enemies in that game only speak Korean because they're like part of a Korean army. So, and you get no subtitles, so you actually also don't get the benefit of knowing like, oh, he's over here, I saw him go that way, let's go. No. Unless you know Korean, you'll just hear a bunch of yelling you don't understand. So, it makes the game even harder to play.
Hi Mario, you're looking good as usual. You need to be paler if you want to be a proper ghost. Take my face for example. It takes a lot of work, but look how pale I am. What? You seem paler? Really? Has my naughty friend played any spooky tricks on you yet? It'd be a shame if you came out all the way to the Gusty Gulch and didn't get messed with. Oh, hello. You're running an errand for old Koopacoot, are you? Uh-oh. Now where did I wasn't really ready for this. Where did I leave that thing? I better go look for it. Do you think you could wait for just a second? I should find it soon enough, so why don't you kill some time by wandering around here?
You mean kill some, what do you mean kill some, do I have to wait real life minutes? Look at Sushi. The AIs have to follow my path. Did you find it yet? He found it.
Thank you for waiting. I finally found it. I can't believe it took me so long to track it down, an entire 10 seconds. Anyway, please give my regards to Koopacoot, okay? And take care.
Boom. You got Oak's parcel. A package received from a boo, delivered to Koopacoot. Yeah? It's hard to make an AI that doesn't break completely. It's crazy some of the best AI you've seen in really old games, like Black and White. I think I've heard about that game. Isn't that like one of those life simulation games where you play as like a god trying to influence these little like civilizations? I've heard that game was pretty good. You remember hearing crystals would break TVs if they weren't good enough. Crystals? Oh, Black and White. I've never played that game. Am I right about what that game is? It is that game. Ah. That's the thing. You can spend all your development time making this impressively complex AI. And maybe the game's reviews will reflect that. But it's just the sad truth that graphics are what people really remember, what sticks out in their mind. What makes more money, what looks better on the back of a game box on the shelves of a store. I am happy that more and more game developers are offering in the next gen the option between high performance mode and better graphics mode. So like you can choose to have your games run at 60 frames per second or just look nicer. Like sure, we can do both, depending on what your priorities are. Have a high graphics mode so that the screenshots on the box look nice. And then have a high performance mode so that people get their 60 frames per second. Pretty good. Got the package for you. It's your Gundam model delivery. You'll spend 20 years making it.
Live it, lava piranhas! You rule, Mario! Ah, yes, this is that package I requested.
Or maybe is it more questionable VHSs?
Ever since my boo friend sent me that letter, I've been dying to know what's inside. Well, I'll find out right now.
after you leave.
It is questionable VHSs.
Here, take this as thanks. You don't have to be so polite, take this.
Oh, that's disgusting. Goku redeeming chicken attack. Right now? Right now? Huh, you guys must be bored. Don't worry, these chickens will spice things up.
Oh, what luck! You came at the perfect time to rescue me from all these chickens.
Can you do me a favor and eat them all?
Fry them up. Delicious. How very kind of you! People keep talking about something called a cocoa nut. They say they're delicious. I just have to try one. Go right away if you can. Promise to hurry back.
Okay.
He had a lime, now a coconut. He's shaking things up. Put the lime in the coconut and make it all People love movie set pieces like Uncharted. I thought Uncharted was pretty fun. For what it basically is a playable movie, but they get that right. There are a lot of like little details I remember reading about in game magazines of Uncharted. How they specifically designed every single animation to be like, oh, Nathan Drake just barely was able to jump off of this crumbling ancient architecture and grab onto the opposite ledge, and if he was just 1 inch off, he would have fallen to his doom. Even though he is like Mr. Perfect climbing man who never falls. The most important part of that is like, if it feels like he could fall at any point in time. That's one way to design games, make your character super powerful, but actually it's just totally safe. It's not always the way to go, but kudos to Naughty Dog for like recognizing the direction they want to take that game. Chickens are angered by questionable things. No, the chickens just want to see. You put the chicken in the fryer and you cook them all up. You put the chicken in the fryer and you have some KFC.
Great crawly cliffs.
I lost his voice because I was singing.
You're larger than life, Mario. How do you crack this thing?
Oh, like an egg.
Oh, well, I guess I'll try it later while I'm watching those videos. I'll give you this to show my gratitude. You don't have to be so polite, take this. What luck, you came at the perfect time. Well then, young fella, I don't usually ask for favors, but I wouldn't mind getting one of those red jars they say were made in Dry Desert's ancient desert kingdom. According to popular opinion, you can get one if you buy things in a certain order at the shop in Dry Outpost. First you buy a dusty hammer, then you go buy a dried pasta, then another dusty hammer, and then... hang on. I forgot the other thing. Well, you'll have to figure out the rest. But do hurry, I really want one. Do I have your word?
I had to guess? That's gonna cost a lot. No! I refuse. Seriously? How much is that gonna cost? That's gonna cost at least like 10 coins per try. And I only have like 20 something. I have 26. I think 5 of those are from doing Koopa Coots errands. You missed the chicken attack. Oops, I guess you'll have to get another one. Maybe. It does do the movie set piece as well. You just don't like Nicolas Cage Indiana Jones. Or you mean, Dude Raider? Remember that's what people called it? Tomb Raider, but dude. Definitely, Nathan Drake lacking that dump truck. Weishney coming out of the woodworks just to redeem a chicken attack. You know what? Actually, I'll save. That was a nice whistle. I don't even know how to whistle. Weishney, thanks for the host. Alright, well. Okay, Buster. You tell me what order I have to buy these things in, or else the chickens will come get you.
The chickens?
These chickens! Go! You guys are going crazy with the chicken attacks today. I'm loving it. He needs the Ferrari truck. He needs to be Chris Redfield stature. Just whatever protein Redfield's been eating in order to get that square. You know? Just look at how big Chris Redfield is in Resident Evil 8. Chris Redfield RE8. If I didn't know any better, I'd say there it is. Look how large this man is. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's probably wearing the same coat that Mr. X wore in Resident Evil 2. This man is a straight up rectangle. You were gonna ask, how many viruses did Umbrella Corporation make? Just one specifically for him, when it combines with the Redfield DNA. This is why that Chris Redfield wants to propagate the Redfield bloodline. They're the only one compatible with its mutations to create the perfect bioweapon. Built like a dump truck, Chris Thickfield. Wait a minute. He was right on hammer and then pasta. Well, it was hammer, pasta, hammer, and then something else that he forgot. But, okay, let me save again, because I don't feel good. This'll give us the luck. Let's see how many times I can attempt this. 2, 3, 2, so that alone is 7. So it's... I'm definitely gonna take an average of like 11 coins per try. Then back to hammer, then dried shroom. It's dried shroom? Thank you, Folsy Bear. Yeah, thank you for looking up. Heck yeah. Dusty hammer. Do I even have enough space for all of this? Let me check in some stuff. Check it out. I don't know, I'm putting stuff away. We'll take it back later. And we'll put away Pebble for safekeeping. Peblito. He's done his job. He kept us company through all these trying times. But it's too dangerous of a world out there for him. With all these thick red fields and dump trucks out there. And a dried shroom. Yeah, baby.
Whoa! What ho! Buying the goods in that order is a secret sign. It was written in an ancient will. In keeping with the will, I'm required to give you this. Please take it.
Whoa, Sushi, you alright? She's just vibrating with excitement. The red jar. A jar at Little Mouser's shop. A collector's item, perhaps? Well, thank you. Actually, it contains the sauce, dude! Dude! Bro, the sauce! Frickin' Johnny. He got all excited, then Sushi got panicked with excitement. It was infectious. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boo, ba, boo, ba, boo. Here you go. Swooping Sky Guys! He's gonna have he's had a phrase for like every enemy in the game. You're a true workhorse, Mario. Incredible, outstanding. Ew, it's a little filthy though. I suppose I'll add it to my collection anyway. A collection of jars? You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody though. I've got a reputation to keep. I'll keep a secret. But can these guys? Folsy Bear, thank you for the chicken attack. Did you guys just like wait all until Friday? These are when all the chickens come out, on Friday. It makes sense to me. Alright, here we go. The very last, the final favor. You're a good soul for helping this old Koopa so many times. Now, Mario, I have one last favor to ask. That cad, Bowser. You must defeat that evil King Bowser once and for all. The dear children of this village will never sleep in peace as long as Bowser rules. I wish for nothing more than peace and a reason for my fellow Koopas to hope again.
Please help us, Mario.
You know, you've asked for a lot of things, old man. I don't know if I can do that one. You know, me and Bowser, we go a long way back. We play tennis together, go go-karting. I'm sorry. He stays in tower. The ultimate betrayal. Defeating Bowser. What a concept. As if. Okay, you know what, Koopa Koop? You've worn me down. I'll consider it. Maybe. But you better give me a good reward this time. Isn't that wonderful? Perfect. One last favor to rule them all. You know what badge works pretty good right now? The don't touch me badge. Yeah, you know what? I'm satisfied. I guess we're done with the Koopa Koop. Now we just gotta deliver the letters and we are golden. We're Persona 4 golden, coming to Steam. Potentially tomorrow. Guys, if Persona 4 Golden actually comes to Steam tomorrow, I may just go stream it. Just for the sake of checking it out. I mean, why not? It'd be pretty cool, I think. I'm gonna get rid of I Spy. Then you can have Bump Attack. Oops, Canisar. Nice sushi. Thank you. I got her myself. Oh, look at this. Instant fights. How you doing, Oopsie Oopsie? Check us out. We are right before the last chapter of Paper Mario. We're not starting it today. We're saving it for Monday. I've gotten it. I've got the informal poll out there. We are gonna wrap it all up. We're taking care of as many errands as we can in between. We just finished all the Koopa Koop's requests. So we've done an old man proud. How has your night been, Mr. Oopsie? Doing well, I hope?
Defeat Bowser.
I'm finished with the tasks, but he leaves me a wonderful message. Finally, after all those personal requests and errands and seemingly useless asks, after all that time, he reminds you that he is the village elder and he does care about his people. Now, isn't that just wonderful? If Persona 4 comes out, I'll cancel everything ever and dedicate my life to Persona. I mean, who says I haven't already?
Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Wanna try the quiz?
You bet I do. You bet your pasta I do.
Then let's go to the question. Question: where does Mer Lovely, who tells fortunes about special things, live?
Shooting Star Summit. She lives in Bowser Castle. That'd be pretty bad. I tell you, she'd have a heck of a commute home right now if that were the case.
Correct! Congratulations! Here's your star piece.
Only 5 more. I guess we should count this as part of our errands for today. Might as well. Then I'll have like so many star pieces. But yeah. However your day is going, Obes, I hope it's been good. And you're ready for Paper Mario! Oh, these guys are not weak enough for the bump badge. Alright, then we just gotta bop them. Ready, go! Ba-da-da-da-da-da! What games have people been playing recently? Since we're in a sort of semi-drought of releases. Not really a drought, just a nice little break in between the latest Nintendo and or Sony games. You know, Sony's saving all the big guns for when the PS5 releases. Nintendo is letting people ride the Animal Crossing wave for the time being. So it all makes sense. Everyone's kind of falling back to their old mainstays. It's nice to see what people, you know, default to when there's nothing new to go check out. I'ma put on This one of these things here. One of these things. Maybe one of them badges. One of them good badges. You know? Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put some good badges on. I'll put some fire badge. I'll put on the fire badge. Cause there's a lot of icy enemies over here. Hey! Chuck Pismo has 64 questions. Oh, I thought we were playing 20 questions. Well, that's very different. Okay, we're not doing all of those. It's alright, we'll just see him as he comes by. And however many star fragments we have, we'll figure it out. Joe Q's been playing a bit of Pokemon, specifically Diamond, Crystal, and Pokemon White. Pokemon Black and White has been my favorite gen out of almost every gen of Pokemon. Defeated only by Generation 2. And even then, possibly mostly because of nostalgia. So, you're making some good choices there. If you have never played Pokemon Black and White, maybe because you were burned out by Generation 4, I urge you, it is worth it. It is worth it. It is a good game. There's a lot of evolutions to that generation that they never really went back to. Oh, by the way, we're delivering a letter. That's why I'm going all the way to the snowy outpost. Yep, dodge them. Haha, I'm too fast for you. Goku's finishing Fire Emblem. Then you're gonna do Final Fantasy VII Remake, then Luigi's Mansion 3, and then Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk! It's not a game that I would personally stream, but I'm excited to check it out. Because I know CD Projekt Red is a very good developer at open world games, and you know, the cyberpunk dystopian futuristic aesthetic is my jam. Love Blade Runner, love Akira, just anything like that. That's a ninja. This is not who I need to deliver a letter to. Fozzie Bear's gotta go to sleep. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. You too, Fozzie. We are just about wrapping up, but I'm glad you could stay for this long. Have a good weekend if I don't see you, alright? Sleep well.
The Star Spirits are all back in Star Haven! Hooray! That means the day that these little star kids might rise up is coming soon. Oh, I've dreamed about that day for so long. Until it comes, I'll keep taking care of them.
Someday.
You saved the last Star Spirit. Congratulations, Mario. Bowser doesn't have a chance. You'll have that Star Rod back in Star Haven in no time.
Shouldn't it be Kirby's responsibility to return the Star Rod? Where's that Star Kid playing hide and seek? He's over by the house. You're Frosty, correct? The name's Paracary. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done.
Oh, thank you. Oh, how nice. It's a letter from little Dane T and Minnie T. Those naughty little rascals. When I visited their home, they were always up to something. They do write me letters often. It's nice to get letters. Their mail makes me as happy as mail from my wife and daughter. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I need a letter delivered. I'd like you to take this letter to Goompapa and Gooba Village. It's actually a reply to little Gumbaria, but I think her dad could explain it to her better. Drop it off when you have a chance, all right? Thank you so much.
Goompapa. I feel like we're coming full circle. Wasn't this whole chain cooked off by a letter to Goompa? And we're heading all the way back to Goomba Village. I'm down with it. Hey. CD Projekt Red is kick-ass. I believe it, I know it, and I love it. Dixie only plays with USB steering wheel support. Alright. Come off it. Oh, does that count as an attack? It makes him dizzy? How have I never found that out before? Well, that's news to me. If only I'd been doing that this whole time. Maybe it's only because I had the speed spin badge on. Yup! Kaboom! These enemies aren't that bad. It's just the fact that they can deal so much damage with their little rocks. And I don't have an effective move with Mario for dealing a lot of damage to the rocks at once. It makes these guys much more of a threat. Air raid. At least to my resources. So if I had to be using FP and star power every time I fight a group of them, not great. They don't even give them any star points. This is where a happy heart, happy flower would come in handy. Dizzy boys. I'm sorry, but I have no time for this nonsense. Boop bop boop bop boop. How many coins do I even have left? 28. Not a lot, not a lot. But maybe if I gambled my entire life savings away, it'd be worth it. Might as well stay at the Toad Inn. Oh, look, those mushrooms stay there. That's fun. Maybe I'll get a potato out of it. Got good news. This is the last letter. Oh? I'm all for it. Of course I want this potato. Here, I'll get rid of this dusty hammer. Maybe I'll make some potato pasta. Hammer went bye-bye. Hammer really said no. It went into the wall and never came back. Full circle, baby. And to think, this all started because of a fishing trip between all the fishing peoples. Best character in the game, Anglerfish.
Yo, big fish! Every time I be fishing here.
His legacy will be missed. Nintendo made a big mistake by not including him in every single Paper Mario game.
Yo!
He will live on in our hearts and in the harbor. Wishing to this day that he had another Fuzzypeed to use as his bait. Doobie doobie doobie. Almost there. Hoo-hoo. Mario gonna take a long nap after all this.
It must be pretty gloomy around the castle, huh?
It is. Now, you know what's not gloomy? Getting a letter.
I'm sure the people there are depending on you, Mario. The only way to help them is to beat Bowser and save Princess Peach. Please hurry.
Mr. Goompapa, Barricari here. Hey, you ever notice how we sound the same?
I have a letter for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter, duly delivered. The postman's job is never done. Thank you, sir. What would you do without the postal service? Oh, how interesting. A letter from Goombaria. I guess I could open it. I remember she wrote a letter just the other day, and I was wondering what it was. I see. I guess it was a question. And this seems like the answer. It looks pretty complicated, but I think I understand. I'll tell her all about it. Thanks so much for the prompt delivery. Here, take this.
Lucky Day Badge. Sometimes makes enemies fail to attack Mario. Does that stack with the Pretty Lucky Badge? Big old quest just for that. Oh, that sounds like a good badge. Actually, how much could that possibly cost? $7. Oh gosh, that's a lot. I wonder though. Does that stack with Pretty Lucky? Does it stack with Close Call? Could be worth it. Like, say if I just straight up got rid of Power Plus. Just for the chance of not being attacked. Could be worth getting another turn or two to move. I think this could be worth it. Good reward. Good reward for tedious, but you know, not all too terrible. Not all too terrible quest. At least I think so. Nah. With that, I think we've got all the side stuff in Paper Mario that I'm willing to do out of the way. So, cut. That's a wrap. Saying cut. Don't say cut in a world of paper. That means like... That could mean like a beheading. So, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah. We good. We out of here. Finishing this game on Monday. Here we go. I am loving the fact that I get to finish this game. Finally. I've been enjoying it. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. The nostalgia, even though I've never even played it before, just for this entire era, is getting to me wholeheartedly, and I'm glad you guys could see me succeed but also fail. Say this, cow. Was that used moo? How many Moo Moo Meadows emotes does used pizza even have?
Off with the chicken's head.
Don't do that. I'll be like that one chicken that famously survived with his head cut off, and all my streams will just sound like... Let's see if there's any art. No art, but if you ever have any... Actually, there is one piece of art. If you ever have any art inspired by the games I play or the stream, go ahead and post it to the Discord or tweet it at me and I'll show it. We have from Skeletoons here, Luigi's Mansion art. What if Luigi was Ghost, but also wanted Egad to die? Egad to die! Clap, 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 clap. I have no idea what the context of this is. But sure, it's also drawn really well. Even if it's a sketch, just the shapes, like, perfectly embody this three-dimensional ghost being to me. Luigi, what happened to you, man? But yeah, that's all the art. If you haven't already, I hope you enjoyed. Please enjoy. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube, follow me on Twitch, all that good stuff. And stay clucky. Wait, no, if you're going to sleep, have a good night and stay clucky. Yeah, how do I stream? I've forgotten. Maybe I need a break. Probably. This is why I don't stream every day of a week. But you know, when the game is this good, I can't help myself. Have a good weekend, everybody. Please, please, stay safe out there and stay clucky. Good night.